piece right there in the front. Oh, we're live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live, as you guys heard Blue Collar there talking about his little pamp piece. And just as always in our guests' videos, it is poor old Papa with the first. He says, "Hey, I found it." Poor old Papa has the magic to be first on all of it. Littlefoot Mike Hordian is in here. Great Lakes Joe, Thomas O'Shields. Of course, ThousandaireRadio, who is our guest of honor tonight, who needs no introduction.
Thank you.
Mr. Happy Stacker 69, Chris in Virginia, as always. Mars 1911, nice to see you. Thomas O'Shields, Mr. Happy. FG Stacker is in the house. BJ.com, welcome in. Let me catch up on everybody. The Humble Stacker is here. Mishy Stacker, good to see you. Jesus, good to see you. Actually have some time to catch it live for once. Jolly Roger, what's cooking? If you don't know, Jolly Roger has a cooking channel. Michael says howdy all. Mike is howdy Mishy. Where else are we? So many comments already. Good to see everybody in here and interacting with chat. Kansas Kid, Silver State Stacker.
Yeah, we got the whole crowd in here tonight, huh?
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, too much pressure, man. Let me go
Beating
get a drink.
Hay, Mustard and Gold. Selfo Horty said he's skipping out on walking the strip so he could hang out with us. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker as well. Matt Wingay. Good to see everybody. So we got Blue Collar Stacker, aka BCS top 3 commenter in the upper right. And
top
like 2. I said, the one and only ThousandaireRadio is joining us this evening for the whole show, I believe.
Yeah, however long you want, man. I'm on vacation.
Nice. You still down in Virginia?
Going? Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's not many options down here. I'm in the sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the sticks is good. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah. It's got its perks. And the air's fresh. I got the window open.
Yeah, can't remember last time I had fresh air.
Yeah, I've had people hammering on the sidewalk outside my place at home.
That's what you said.
They're still working on the sidewalk out there?
Yeah, hammering on it.
Looks like we got If You Know, You Know also here, who will be on the show, what did we say? November 8th.
November 8th, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Paucho, dude, that video today was crazy what you did with that Paucho. That was wild.
Yeah, I used the dark arts to manipulate that Paucho, unfortunately. I try not to do that.
Yeah, you had to call upon some kind of dark spirits for that one.
That's a creepy rat. Splinter.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to get it nicer, but yeah, it was kind of sketchy looking.
No, it was cool as hell though.
Oh, how you did it and it melted, like when you open it up and melted. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I just Grok 3, a little stitching with the video app, and you got to time it. And
nice. Now, is that a free service or is that a pay service?
You can do so many videos a day for free. So
Ooh.
Yeah, and you have the rights to it, but Grok also has the rights to it. Don't quote me on that. Things can change, but I looked it up, and that's what I found.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so anybody that's in the loop, looks like we have a heads up. We can make some things happen.
No doubt.
Yeah,
see, I've never used Grok because I'm not an X man. I don't do X. I don't know. I can't get into that.
Yeah, I'm the same way about having Amazon delivered to me. I'm an eBay guy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Amazon lives at my front door, I think.
Yeah, I know. My wife, my kids, it's like I go on the Amazon account. It's like every day I'm getting Amazon notifications every single day.
My wife orders groceries through Amazon, which it's nice. Don't get me wrong. And it's cheaper than the grocery store actually too. Yeah. But they get delivered right to the front door. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good for everything but like perishables like meat, eggs, milk, because you never know what they're doing with that stuff. It could be in the back of some dude's car for like 3 hours,
Somebody with a teardrop delivers it.
Yeah.
Teardrop.
They delivered she got some ground turkey and it was like outdated, and she emails them and they're like, okay, well, we'll send you a new one. They sent the whole order again.
They're famous for that. Yeah.
For free. And it's like, what the hell? Now we got 2 of everything and the first order was the only thing we had to pay.
Yeah, that's because they screw the vendor. The vendor basically had to pay for that whole second order.
Well, it's an Amazon vendor now. They got Amazon grocery.
Oh yeah, I would think it's a third party though, because they don't do anything in house really. I mean, I guess they do, but do they
It
have
used to be
grocery chains in house?
it used to be a third party. They used to use I don't know, one of them places, but now I think she said it's an in-house thing.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So
Amazon is going to take over the world. I'm not sure if it's going to be Amazon or Elon Musk, but somebody's going to become Doctor Evil. One of those two.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be either though. I'm pretty sure it's going to be friendos,
Friendos.
maybe
So
some palchos.
Pouchos.
Pouchos.
Yeah, everybody's getting into the whole Poucho thing. I thought about it today. I was like, oh, maybe I got to get a pouch. And I was like, no, not going to get a pouch. I don't have any gold to put in it anyway.
Put whatever you want in there.
This is true.
It's true. You could start filling it with Mercury dimes for your
It would
1,500 subscribers that you hit.
Or we could fill it up with 100-gram Lady Fortunas.
Or yeah,
you
you could fill it up with whatever you want.
Lady
could
Fruit Room.
buy some decadent fractional silver, like if you know, you know. Pay
Yeah.
that little bit extra, but it's a beautiful sight.
Yeah, I picked up
Uh,
11 grams today. 11 grammars.
The
If you're in
Kansas kid says he buys his gold off of excuse me, his gold off Amazon and it's way cheaper.
Wait, who said that? Kansas Kid?
Yeah,
Is he kidding?
I believe he's kidding because I don't think it would be real.
Well, I don't know, man. You could buy gold at Costco. Why can't you buy it at? No, you can buy gold at Amazon because you could buy gold at Walmart. You could buy it at Amazon.
Let me see. Let me see. Gold. Let's see what gold eagle. Try gold eagle.
See what they're going for.
Yeah, 1/10 gold eagle for $7.36 off Amazon.
Oh, there you go. It's a bargain, right? Is it's rated an MS-71 though.
It ain't even graded.
No, not even graded. I figured for that it had to be like at least an MS-71.
Anybody can like open up an Amazon store, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, anybody can sell on Amazon. Anybody can. Well, when you say anybody, you got to be vetted, but
Oh yeah, not
pretty much anybody, I guess.
Mars says he gets all his silver from China real cheap.
Well, I'll tell you, I used to get a lot of silver off Walmart, Walmart.com, when they did the 5% cash back on Capital One. And I was scoring big time deals, man, in the beginning.
Oh, I
Then
saw
they canceled that.
somebody was just picking up gold from Costco, I think, again.
Yeah, they're pretty reasonable, I think. I don't go in there that much, though.
I just got a 1/10 platinum eagle for a little less than $200.
A little less than
That's a good deal.
200. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
mean it's a tenth, but I mean I've
Now,
seen
did you
them
get
going for
that
much
locally or
higher.
did you get it online or?
I'm almost afraid to say. I don't want to get everybody bidding against me, but I guess I'll say it's eBay, and I'll check it at the coin shop when I get back,
Yep.
and when it gets back, yeah, and it shouldn't be a problem.
So wait a minute.
If
You bought something off of eBay and had it shipped to where you're on vacation?
no, it'll be shipped.
Oh,
It'll be waiting for me when I get home, and then I'll
oh,
take it
okay.
to the coin shop. But I just got an auction for less than $200,
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
and quarter ounces of it are going for like around 430, and yeah, I don't think you're gonna get many fakes with it. It's harder
Yeah,
to fake platinum, I think. I don't think there's
that's
anything
like
close to it.
platinum is like the way to go right now because it's like a quarter ounce. You can get a half ounce for less than $1,000. Like what? Probably 850, 800, and try that with gold. It's like 2,000, 2,100, 2,200 for a half ounce of gold.
A tenth ounce eagle is I think it's like $500 or more.
Yeah, it's getting
You know
close
how
to
long
that.
I can't fill Palcho fast like that.
No, the platinum is the way to go. What is the platinum ratio these days, Vegas?
1 second. It was
You got
like around 2.5 to 1, I think. It's probably right about that.
yeah, let's
2.55.
Yeah, that's not terrible. You get 2.5 times more platinum for the same money.
Oh,
For
if
That's
you're
one
in
way
the
to look at it.
if you're in the chat, can you hit the like button and stuff for these guys?
Oh
Thank you,
yeah,
friendo. 41
thank you.
people. This can be our biggest stream. Thanks for promoting everything out this week. I did a couple of promotions. I wanted to do another one today, but didn't get to it. Feeling like crap all day.
Yeah, hopefully you make it through the stream. You didn't sound good.
Looks like platinum's under 1600 now. That's gold's bouncing off 4000 and silver's right around $47.
Yeah.
Crazy day.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. But I did go to the coin store today, coin shop, whatever you want to say, and I bought that 100 grammer up on the upper left there, or the lower left, I guess that is. 100 gram pamp, and what else did I get? Oh, I got my wife a half-ounce lunar monkey, and I got 11 grams as change. 11 grams for I think $16 change or something like that.
I might go tomorrow. I'm still unsure. Self4 Hordian is actually out here, and I'm not sure what his
Hey,
plans are, but I might try and meet up with him tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we'll see. Hopefully we can make it work.
yeah, that would be great. You should
I know he
definitely.
says his family's out. Actually, his wife was with her family out on the strip right now, and he's hanging back and watching the show. So greatly appreciate that, Self4.
Yeah, when I saw him in the chat, I was like, "Whoa, the dude's up late," but obviously he's 8 hours earlier.
Yeah, he's in the States now. He's out here on the strip. So
Nice.
cool. Mustard and Gold said he picked up some gold under spot today, 400 for a 1/10. That is a good deal.
That's a great deal. Yeah, especially for a small piece to be that low. Yeah, that's a good deal.
What does the sign say that is back between bobs? Oh, he's
Oh,
asking you, blue collar, your little sign you got.
the little tombstone. Pretty much sums it up, right?
Yeah.
None left
So
to
if you
be.
know, you know, says he's got commission on 18 pouchos since
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
in
nice.
that video.
he's making money on that. He's the guy selling them on Amazon.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, the Palcho, we're it's not a big deal. We're not biased. If
Hey,
somebody makes some money off a Palcho or some plastic, it doesn't mean you're biased.
now we got to support the community, right?
I still have a hard time getting excited about $4,000 gold, but I mean everybody have at it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's I'm still on the silver train. I just keep piling up the silver, and eventually, when the ratio tunes, gets into where I want it, I'll change it over to gold. That's the plan, anyway.
Says it's guac time, but I don't know. I think it can go a little lower. I think gold broke under 4,000. So I mean, it might be
It
back
did.
over it now. I didn't check, but it was under it. And I think silver's forming like a topping tail. Might have a little lull.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
silver is.
mean, it's a pullback like this is good to see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's healthy. I mean, I'm wondering if it's even really a pullback though, the way it's been going.
That's
Well,
very true as
what do you
well.
think? What do you think it would be other than a pullback, though? You think it's over? It's over, Johnny.
No, it's fighting. It's fighting around 4,000. It stayed over it. It only tipped under it a little bit, so it's not in the psychology yet of people back in the threes. I mean, 36 is kind of. I think that's where the guac is. $3,600 gold. I'm talking about.
Right.
I think now it's the bean dip.
So we're not into the guac. We're just into the bean dip.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
My opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
that's it.
Oh, the queso is the good part. You know what? I thought the guac was the queso. Okay, so the second layer. Okay, yeah. If you know, you know. Said the queso is coming. Yeah, the queso is at 3,600. I think.
Mm.
If you go by Fibonacci's, it's not guaranteed. It's just probabilities.
Yeah, it
Well,
dipped down. What was that? Not too long ago, dipped down to 30, just under 4,000. and it's fighting to come back up over it. Interesting times for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you figure every time a peace deal gets struck, that's not good.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
we need
that's a
a
shame,
couple
ain't
of good wars to break out.
it? Yeah.
It's good, but not good.
Come on,
Yeah.
what are the Russians doing right now? Start bombing again.
And all the
Silver got
people
to
in,
just above 46. Oof.
Just kidding, by the way. Just kidding.
yeah, I wouldn't read for that kind of stuff. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's what moves the needle. So these are real life considerations. So I
Well,
mean,
you said silver dropped down to 46. You got two choices. You can cry about it, or you can go buy some silver.
it's true, but I'm still more excited about the other metals. I'm bullish for gold and silver, but right now, like if I can get good deals on platinum or hold on to some cash, and I even got some palladium on the way. I've seen some good deals for that. I'm still trying to wrap my head around platinum eagles. For some reason, they all have like a $500 premium. But once I can understand that, who knows? I might make a move. I might find one on sale for $200 over. And I've been looking up the fundamentals of those metals. Like apparently, platinum is less corrosive than gold.
Yeah, it's denser than gold too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
Like,
I never knew that. I'm just seeing some things on it recently. I mean, a lot
I
of
don't
things that make
understand why the Platinum Eagles hold such a premium, but not the Platinum, um,
Maples and
yeah, like the Platinum Maples and all the Platinum bars. They don't hold a high premium as the Eagles do.
well, it's kind of the same in gold and silver, right?
yeah, yeah, it's all percentages. I mean, you can you can get scared off with the platinum and palladium, of course, but I just watch the markets and look for, kind of like how a lion looks at gazelles. You just wait for like a weak one. Yeah, so somebody
Yeah.
posts it, they sell it kind of light, and then you're like, you look at their percentage of satisfaction and how many customers they've dealt with in the past, and plus, hopefully, LCS with a sigma that you can take it to when you're done, and
Yep.
and you should be good if it scans for platinum. Um, Usually, you don't have to worry about anybody inserting anything into platinum, like tungsten or something like happens in gold, because nothing else really has the same density as platinum.
That's true. Yeah, tungsten is just a hair under gold. I mean, platinum is just a hair over gold, but there's a bigger difference between platinum and tungsten.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if it comes down to like specific gravity, you're not gonna get duped on a platinum deal, from what I understand, which that's kind of
Yeah.
exciting.
Well, with all the resources that are available for testing these days and the guarantees that you get from eBay, there's really no reason to get screwed if you're
Yeah,
diligent.
regardless of which one, I'm more optimistic with these. I just think that gold's going to continue on its bull run. It's my bullishness for gold that makes me so bullish for the other opportunities.
Yep, yep. Dub C
I,
says he
I'm,
should do a video about platinum. I think
He
he
just
did.
did.
yeah, yeah, I think I
Yeah,
did. I just
the thing about
recently.
platinum is the spread, right? So you're going to pay more premium on the buy end, but you're going to get something over spot
Yeah, that's
if
why
you buy the Eagles.
you can't just willy nilly buy platinum. Like I said, you can't just go to the lot and pay the sticker price,
Not going to
because
happen.
you're
Yep.
gonna pay. If you have to take it to a coin shop, you're gonna get back of spot probably significantly. So, and at the same time, if you go to a coin shop, a lot of them, they'll have some platinum sitting around at spot. So that's
I'll
something
be
to
right
think
back, guys.
about.
Hold it down.
Yeah, up,
Sure.
up, up. Yeah, that last time I was at the that I saw any significant platinum at the coin shop. This is going back about 6 months now, and he had 3 platinum eagles in there, and he's like, "Hey, you want these? I'm going to bring them in tomorrow. I'll let you have them for spot." I was like, "Ooh," I just didn't have the cash, dude. Platinum eagles for a spot, that would have been, and 1 ounce, that would have
I
been nice.
mean, the more I learn about platinum, the more I think I don't even care about its industrial uses. I mean, gold's pretty useless itself as far as the industry is concerned. I know gold's been the money for thousands of years, but I mean, Bitcoin hasn't been the money for that long, and it's doing pretty good. I think
Yep.
platinum could do something surprising. That's
Yeah, I
just
mean
that's my opinion,
platinum
obviously.
at least has industrial use. Gold is just a shiny rock, right? It just sits there and holds wealth.
And right now, if you don't want to mess with the platinum or the palladium, then silver certainly does look good. Hasn't reached its all-time high yet.
Not at all,
Oh
not
no,
even
it
close.
has.
No.
It has, right? It was 50.
Well,
Never
yeah, but
mind.
not inflation adjusted. Like gold is beyond inflation adjusted highs, where silver rather is way below
Yeah, we
on
mentioned
that.
that I think last week. What can you get for $50? I mean, in 2011, remember 23-ounce beers, $1.50 each, and they give you chips and salsa.
Yeah,
Now, what you maybe move two people can watch a movie, and you have to share a drink. You're not each getting one for $50.
that's true. Unless you raid the garbage can.
Yeah, I remember that.
You got to hit that garbage can, man. Just rinse it off. It'll be all right.
Anybody saying anything interesting in the comments?
You know what? I will look. Let's give a little shout out to who's in here. We got Kalilo. What's up, Kalilo? We got Littlefoot, Kansas Kid. What's up, Kansas Kid? Frostbite. Oh man, chat's going fast. Frostbite Coins, Matt Wingay. If you know, you know. Being Becky. What's up, Becky? T-Bird's in the house. That doesn't happen every time. Jolly Roger, that's a Littlefoot guy, Littlefoot's friend, and our friend as well. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. And that's about as far back as I'm going to go right now. But yeah, we got a nice little crowd in here right now. So, any questions for Thousandaire? You got any questions? So, I have a question for Thousandaire.
Sure, go for it.
How do you keep up your pace, man? How do you keep it up? You do one video a day. Do you do shorts occasionally, but not that many?
I
How do
have
you how do
absolutely
you keep up the pace?
right now. I just have absolutely no life, so I just put myself into complete work. I give
Yeah, but it's not.
a little bit of time to my parents when I go on vacation,
Mhm.
but that's about it. I just figure I work on the channel in the mornings, and then I work all day at my job, and I don't go out for the most part. Just go home. Sometimes I'll go home and go right to sleep, just like a robot.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
figure
I
if I
hear
work
that.
like this, yeah, it's not exciting, but if I work like this for a while, I think maybe I can make some things happen.
So
Well, you can definitely make some things
Kalilo's
happen.
got a question. Kalilo says, "What's the 9 to 5?" Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. LOL.
We all
Now
knew
you
that
don't have
one
to
was just
answer
coming up.
that.
Well, I'll give you a hint. Anyone can do it. If they're maybe in the last couple years of high school, they're old enough to work.
You gave a hint in one of your last videos. I saw. It sort of was a hint, I think, but I'm not real sure.
Somebody thought I was a lawyer. That's kind of flattering, but way off.
Yeah, actually, I said that in one of the live streams. I think I did say that. I said, "I'm thinking lawyer, man. He buys way too much metal to be just like anything else."
I'm in and out of other investments though. So I mean, like I said, I've
Yeah.
sold Bitcoin to buy metals, and I got into Bitcoin pretty early. So it's a big deal. That's why I always ring the town bell. I've been ringing the town bell on Bitcoin since 17,000 on my channel, I think, and getting
Yeah.
ridiculed over it in the comments.
Well,
But
yeah,
to each their own, it is what it is. Whoever, it's
Oh
your
no,
money, you can spend it how you want.
oh yeah, I'm not emotional about it. I'm fine with it, but I don't want to do well and somebody say to me, "Why didn't you ever tell me?" Well, I did. So,
hmm
and I'm not saying that opportunity is the same now as it was back then. I still think there's some there though. There's other
Uh,
opportunities out there in general. You can find them if you don't have any other assets in your wheelhouse. It's worth learning about things to invest in. Sign up for some stock apps or crypto apps and learn some things. Learn what a future is, an option is, or I mean, it's obviously not for everybody. If you have a gambling problem, don't learn what options are. Or if you,
yeah,
you
exactly.
yeah, it can be
Yeah,
dangerous.
trust me. I know that
but I
one.
mean,
So
yeah, but I mean,
Dubsy
like,
wanted to know if those are both 1947.50 pesos.
Yes, I get the 1947 so I don't get too emotionally attached.
Are those the more common year, the 47?
Yep, I buy them. Basically, it's like the equivalent of buying a gold bar, but I think it looks a lot nicer than a gold bar, and it's still a sovereign minted coin. So, and I like the design, and I like the overall message on it, on
Yep.
the front, the sides, and the back of it.
Yep. And it's fatter than an ounce.
Yeah. So, I've always wanted to be one of those people that could save up and buy an ounce of gold. But then I also want to be 20% better. I want to work 20% harder.
There you
So I
go.
get this. Yeah.
Nice.
There was a
So now
lot of them for a while there.
what got you into stacking? I believe you started stacking like in 2010.
Yeah. Yeah. I had another crummy job around that time. And I had a boss that stacked. They showed me over $100,000 worth of gold one time. Obviously, they didn't let anybody know it was going to be there that day ahead of time.
Yeah.
But I would buy silver eagles from them, and I had some coins when I was a kid. Separating out the 64s. I didn't know about the value of silver so much back then. I don't think it was really that high, but they stood out. I knew they were worth more, so I separated them, and I'd save foreign currency too.
So that was when you were in sales. You said you used to have a job in sales.
No, when I had a job in sales, I pretty much spent it all at the bar. It was a
Well,
lot too. Yeah, I did make.
yeah.
I have made good money before.
That's good.
Sales,
Nothing wrong with that.
there's no limit to what you can make in sales.
No, sales is
Yeah,
great. I love sales.
sales
Yeah,
can
you
be
could.
tough.
Well,
I
and
got
it's definitely tough because every day could be your last day there. Like,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you're
maybe
only as
not
good
that
as your
strict.
last day's work. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have the abilities, um, yeah, if you really want to get paid for your actions, I mean, if you have an hourly job and you're doing above and beyond it, it's almost like you're a sucker. But if you have a job where you make a commission, or if you bring in extra money for the business and you get a cut every time, well, that's a different story.
Yeah, for sure. So who's got a question there? Thomas Shield. Thomas O'Shields.
Socio
Thousand Air
says,
Radio.
why did you
Good.
take down the silent video? Folks were confused, like when Forrest Gump started running for no particular reason.
I felt like Forrest Gump when I realized I had posted that. And I didn't know what I said during that. I could be talking inappropriate or something. Oh, I know the main reason though. It was when I was at dinner, I uploaded it, and I didn't really get to check it. I thought I had it right. For some reason, it said that it was partially blocked and unmonetizable. And I was like, man, I wonder why it's unmonetizable. Maybe I used a little too much AI or something. And then I'm also wondering, is there something I wasn't supposed to say? Remember somebody talking before how they were censored for talking about platinum. I wasn't sure if that was true, but something was going on. And then when I got home, I casted it, and there was no intro or anything. I was like, oh, I just casted raw footage, and I couldn't be monetized, and I didn't want any strikes against me because there was music on there, like copyrighted music. So I took
Yeah,
it down right away.
there you go. Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll record, right, and as I'm recording, I'll be like, I'll leave myself notes. I'll be like, all right, edit this out. This looks like shit. Don't say that. Say this. I'm leaving myself notes. I'm like the director behind the scenes when I'm filming it, and then
I
I'll
I
haven't
lay
don't.
the
done any
voice over
editing.
top.
I don't edit any of my videos.
What videos?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to have videos in order to edit them. I was gonna get back to it, but then, man, I've been working too much and just lazy. I can't lie.
I'm gonna figure out how to edit live. I'm just kidding. I'm not
For a
going
Yeah,
live
to.
video, that'd be cool. So now, did you take? You must have taken some of those packages with you on vacation to open up.
Oh
maybe
yeah,
he
yeah.
filmed them beforehand.
I brought stuff with me. Yeah, and I I didn't really have time to open them up, and I guess I could have made time, but I just saw that pile there, and I log everything, And when I think about logging it and making a video for each part of it, it just becomes like one of those things that becomes easy to procrastinate on. It turns into paperwork. And I finally tackled it while I was here. It was
So
pretty cool.
is your camera angled directly overhead? Like
Yeah,
it's looking straight down? Because when you
yeah.
flip that coin, it goes right. I've seen that in your videos. Goes right up at the camera. It looks pretty cool.
I have one of those things that holds the phone, an Archon. It's I guess it's kind of high up.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried that. I tried attaching my camera to the wall once, so it looked straight down on my desk. And during the middle of the shoot, it broke off the wall and fell down, crashed into
I'm
my
gonna
stall.
I'm gonna need a bigger workbench when the silver dollars and the dimes start getting extra heavy, and the camera's gonna have to be higher up. Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
Good problem to have.
Yeah.
Michael says, "Did you figure out your dime trap yet?"
Oh no, no. I thought I put it on this table. I didn't put it on this table. I would be tinkering with it now if I did. That thing's pretty cool. I was
So, like, I was trying to figure it out and look at it. I'm like, what the heck?
That's what's so cool about it. Is poor old Papa still even on here? Or did he go?
Poor old Papa. If you're in the chat, give a thumbs up.
He sent that. Yeah, amongst other things, I got plenty of Mercury dimes from people, and they will be added to the jar, and I will do it in a way where they're recognized.
Nice.
And then I'm also I'm probably going to use all the YouTube money I get on Mercury dimes for a while till we get
Yeah,
caught up.
I would think so. You're about what, 2,400 short? No, more
Oh
like 3,400,
no,
right?
yeah, like 35 around there probably.
35, yeah.
Yeah, it's growing.
Hey,
That
listen,
jar is heavy. It doesn't look heavy, but it's heavy. If you hold it out in front of you, there's a lot of weight there.
what is it, 2,900 dimes, you said?
2,700 dimes.
All
So
right,
it's
hold
over
on.
100. It's over 100 ounces of silver.
Yeah, I was going to
1,400 of them
say
would be an ounce. So maybe it's like maybe
2,700.
120
Oh, I'm
ounces of
going to sit here
silver.
and try and figure this out. What are you, crazy? Times 0.715 times 1.1 for the copper. It's about 2,100 ounces. No, it can't be.
That would be
All right,
nice.
forget it. Forget it.
It's about 120 ounces of somebody smart in the chat probably figured it out too. It's about over 120 ounces of silver, I think.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Yeah, figure that. So 2,700 divided
You're
by
But
usually
10.
good at
That'll
math,
give you
Blue
faces
Collar. What's going on?
270 face. 270 face. And then divide that by 1.4 gives you ounces. That's 192 ounces. And then you got to add the copper back in. That's 200 ounces. 212 ounces.
oh
So
wow,
it's
I didn't even think it was that much.
well, that's with the copper included.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 192. If I'm wrong, just put it in the chat. But I think it's right. I was saying 2,700 divided by 1.4, right? 2,700 is 270 face. So 270 face, divide that by 1.4, $1.40 face gives you an ounce, is 192.8.
Sounds
Sounds
right.
about right. Yeah, Michael confirmed that, 192.
Littlefoot says 195 with 700 mercs. Sober says 195.32. So Littlefoot says he saw the comment on how to get that thing open. He says it appears it's a way to save dimes until it's full. Once it's full, you twist the screw and it'll pop the bottom cap off.
Oh,
So it
okay.
like forces it down, so it doesn't allow you to get them out.
Well, I know the face value of dimes I have in it. It's not like I don't have some dimes at home I can put in there. Pop it.
That's true. Yeah, you could put regular dimes in there. You don't have to put silver dimes.
Well, I mean, I could even put the silver dimes in there. I got 2,700 of them, so it shouldn't be a
This is
problem.
true. Yeah, you got plenty around.
Yeah, I think
So
I don't feel bad about saving all those dimes. I know there's something about not being able to take them to the shop and they can't melt them right now, but I see that as an opportunity.
Yeah, you
And
just
then
keep stacking. That's why you have other stuff in your stack in case you need money. Then you use that for the filthy fiat instead.
yeah, things come and go in style.
Yeah,
They'll be
we were
back in
talking about that
style.
last week. Yeah, you always got to buy what's not popular at
Yeah,
the
and
time.
it's a blessing that they're becoming less popular. Actually, I hope they get a
So
lot cheaper.
Oh
J
yeah.
Rock says, "Where
Because
should we make 1 ounce rounds of my thumbnail? Should Presso
oh yeah,
them to
J
raise
Rock's
the
got
funds?"
he's got an awesome thumbnail. It's like an eagle on a boombox. It says Radio.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
think I'm thinking that the same technology. I mean, AI does something for everything. There's got to be. You could probably have that AI turn that into a die cast, and I would totally pay for that. I'm just like I said, I'm kind of mentally lazy, but eventually I'll get around to something like that. I'll stamp some stuff. I would stamp silver and I would stamp copper.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I see his little logo. That is cool. Let me see if I can. Nope, not image file.
What are you gonna try and 3D print one right now?
No, that would be the way to do it, though. You could 3D print that easily.
Oh, nice. I've
I
always
know
wanted to buy one of those, but I don't have the time to mess around with it yet.
Oh, the 3D printer? Yeah.
it was right here.
I upgraded my computer monitor, and it turned out that my my tower wouldn't support it, so I ended up upgrading my whole computer, keyboard, everything. And it's just a nice place for me to set my keys. I really don't use it.
Yeah. Now, when you got to make a sort of semi major purchase like that, do you sit back and say, damn it, that cost me like 30 ounces of silver?
The thought does go through my mind. I mean, that's money that's out of play, and I mean, really, if it was invested at a certain time, you can't even say the return. You don't even know what the return would be.
Yeah.
Especially,
Good point.
like I could have spent that on Bitcoin back then.
Yeah, when I grabbed my 3D printer, it was like I was actually on vacation and I saw like it was like right before the tariffs and all this stuff, and I'm like, I better grab it before the tariffs hit, and I sort of FOMO'd in on it, but it's been pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome that you got one. Is I listened to a lot of podcasts about 3D printing for a while there. Like just listening to people troubleshoot things.
Yeah,
The
there's
stuff you
so
can
many
do with it
cool
is
things you can do with those.
crazy.
Did you see that lion that I sent you the other day?
Yeah, that was
That thing,
wild.
dude, that thing was sick, right? Oh,
Yeah.
man. It was
Oh,
like a lion with a full mane on it.
Mickey MC is asking about nickels. You guys stack nickels?
No.
No. Now,
What, like war nickels?
what got you into filling 5-gallon jugs of nickels?
For one, they're really heavy to take out. So, and another thing is it's something for somebody to take if they break in. You see the
It's a
nickels,
decoy?
and if you're like I don't figure a druggie would say, well, this is a win. They'd probably break their backs getting it out of there. But I
Yeah,
just
that's
put
a
one
good
in every.
point.
But I mean, I also like saving some cash, and I figure if you have cash lying around for let's say 10, 15 years, well, you don't want it sitting around in paper form. I know you could probably argue that you'd want it in a account collecting interest or something, but I'm talking about just having cash sitting around. Nickels are kind of nice, and if the metals go crazy, it could be really lucrative. What if you had saved 5-gallon water bottles of silver dimes or silver quartz? I'm not saying it will be that lucrative, but I
Mm,
mean, you filled one up with quarters in the 50s or 60s, and you had
yep.
it till today. And like,
Yeah. My
say it
my
was
father
what?
my father used to fill gallon mayonnaise jars. He owned a deli, and he used to pick out all the silver, and he'd fill gallon mayonnaise jars, and he had just like cases of mayonnaise jars filled with silver. And then one night somebody cut a hole in the roof, broke in and took it all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but at the time it wasn't that, it was worth 3 times face maybe, but now, woohoo.
Yeah, I mean, one day I'm hoping I get a place with a basement, and I'll just dump all the nickels on the floor down there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Just
Roll
line the
roll
floor with
around
them.
in them every once in a while if you get depressed.
Scrooge McDuck. And then if you have an emergency, scoop them up and put them in canvas bags and dump them in a change machine at a bank.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
I can't say how well thought out it is. It's just I like to put money in places where it's a pain to spend, so that there's no impulse purchases. I probably have like I don't know, maybe $2,000 to $3,000 worth of nickels. And do you think I impulsively want to spend them? I absolutely don't want to do anything with them. it's,
Oh,
it's,
it's a great way to save money, that's for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you figure if you have one in every room, that way you don't destroy your floors. Just one in each room. Don't put two of them next to each other. And also, I think it's be kind of funny. Someone goes and uses your restroom, and they're like, "Why is there 5 gallons of nickels right there?"
Have you?
Is that-
What does a 5 gallon jug of nickels contain? Have you ever counted it?
No, no, you can't really even move it. It is a problem. I mean, I probably have to hit it with a sledgehammer and just scoop them up.
Oh, it's a glass one.
No, but I'm saying it's plastic, but I'm sure it'll break. I hear they break when you try to move them when they're full.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I would just cut the neck off of it with a sawzall and just dump them out.
But something could come up. There could be something. I don't know. Say we end up getting that deflationary event that hasn't seemed to happen, that they say happens every 100 years. It might
Yeah,
not be
yeah,
bad having a few. We, I mean, what are like $5-6 worth of nickels is a pound of copper. Farmer would give you a half a dozen eggs for those, and it's not that hard to carry.
yeah.
Just
But
stay alive for a
the
little while.
nickel in it is worth more than the copper. No.
Um, yeah, I mean, and that's another thing. They melt for higher. So if we go to digital currency, I might just be able to scrap them. And who knows? Maybe they'll scrap for 10 cents a piece. You
Right,
know?
like pre-82 pennies, they'll scrap for like 3-4 cents.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a possibility too. And what if they scrapped for 4 or 5 times more? I mean, what is it? The LBMA, I think, had bags of rocks instead of nickel in the for the nickel ETFs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a
Oh,
there was a squeeze on nickels for a little while there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, nickel is
according to AI,
probably
a five
good to
gallon
have.
jug full. According to AI, a 5 gallon jug full of nickels would weigh about 190 to 220 pounds.
Yeah, but how
Yeah.
how much money would it be?
Well, Littlefoot
Um,
says it's about a 5 gallon water bottle of nickels is about $1,000.
Huh.
yep, that's what it says here too. It says anywhere from like 900 to 1,036.
Huh.
Yeah, so you got one in every room, including like your laundry room, your bathroom, or whatever. Like you can have thousands of dollars lying around that you absolutely don't want to mess with, and your guests can't really efficiently steal them if they want to. You can't reach your hand in there; it's too narrow.
Start dumping them out.
Yeah, that's another thing. And if you break in and start dumping them out, I mean, the dragon might wake up.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I keep them around the house. I don't really mind. It's probably only like $3,000 because there are
That's
pennies
funny.
in some of them. And I have one 5 gallon water bottle that's just copper pennies, but there's no way I'm going to fill that up. That probably would destroy the floor. It's already extremely heavy.
Hey, three
Just
grand
take it.
is like almost 2 ounces of platinum.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's it's hard to set aside some cash, so it's there just in case. I have other forms of cash, obviously, but if things get tight, there they are.
Yep.
You just get a hand truck and you wheel it into the coin shop and be like, I'd like to buy that platinum with these nickels. You want to do a trade? We're in. We're good.
Plus, I think it's a nice piece of art because it's literally a head scratcher when you go to somebody's house and you just see them in sight.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a conversation starter.
Like, what is that doing there? I'm
Yeah.
I was
also
listening.
thinking about making tables from stacks of water bottles. Just measure out the boards and have Home Depot um, give me the perfect board for the top of the water bottles, and then just stack them along the walls, and you have a nice countertop there. I'm looking for some kind of base with LED lights in it to shine through it, and you can use it and you can drink it.
There you go.
There you go.
Dual purpose.
Yeah, my kitchen table is a chest freezer full of meat with a stool next to it.
Oh, really? So what do you do
Yeah,
with your
savage.
legs though? You got to sit side saddle?
A little bit, yeah, but
Okay.
stops people from loitering.
That's a good point. Yeah,
That's
that's
funny.
great.
Kansas Kid says, "Is that $20 of nickels in your pocket, or are you just happy to see, or are you just happy to use the bathroom?"
I haven't put
Somebody
the one
comes
in the
out of your
bathroom
bathroom
yet.
and their pockets are just chingling. Like, hey,
Yeah, got to seal the one in the bathroom up. I don't want condensation in there.
Yeah, just tell them, listen, I got a camera. It's only on the nickels. Don't worry.
yeah.
I move and just leave the nickels. Like, what the
Yeah.
heck?
You said that in your one video. He's like, maybe I'll just move and just leave the nickels.
It
Somebody
was just
buys
one
a
of those
house and they're
things.
like, what the, or they get that apartment. They're like, what the hell is this about?
When there's enough of them, you can laugh and say they're nickels, but at the same time, it's still going to be thousands of dollars just sitting around.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Littlefoot
it's a lot
says
of
it's
work.
Littlefoot says it's a great time to let them know it costs to use the restroom. Just tell him to put the change in the bucket.
Yeah,
oh,
that's a good idea. Say, listen,
It's
there's a
wow.
three
big
nickels
jug.
for number
There's a
one
big
and
jug of
four nickels
nickels
for
in there.
number
Just
two.
drop one in.
Yeah.
Yeah, my type A personality lives in fear of someone dropping a coinage in there that's not a nickel. Can't
Oh
get it
no.
out. It's like a quarter sitting on the top.
There's a dime in there somewhere. Can you find it?
Even if I can't see it anymore, I'll know it's in there.
Sober Stacker says no peeing in the nickel jar, people.
Mm.
Yeah, that would
So
stink.
I had a question for you. You have a small, close knit friends that are into stacking. Is that what it is?
I make sure everybody stacks.
Because my brother and I
Um,
were talking about it the other day. We're like, how does he like when you were talking about you pick up stuff at the coin shop for other people and that gives you clout. But like I don't know anybody, I don't talk to anybody about stacking or anything. So it's like to have that type of close knit friend is rare in this community because most people don't talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I make sure that people, anybody that I have something to do with, they need to be advancing somehow. Not necessarily monetarily, but they need to be advancing. Like there can't be any dead weight. I've wasted too much time. So, and a lot of my friends, they do stack. They follow along. I got people into a whole bunch of things like Bitcoin and metals, and they've all prospered. I have some people that follow my stock plays that I know. I don't put my stock plays on my channel because, you could see it late and make a mistake, or, I don't know. It's just picking out stocks and putting them on the YouTube channel like this just doesn't seem like a good idea. I
no,
did kind
no.
of,
It could be dangerous. You piss some people off that way, I'm sure. You could.
yeah, because it's so time
Like you said, if it's
sensitive.
late and they're jumping in, they're like, well, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, but I got friends that they want to know what I'm thinking. Like I got friends that have a lot more money than me, and if I'm making a play, they want to know right away. And then and what they do is they usually put more into it. And I've had a pretty good track record. I haven't really, to be honest, I don't think I've really lost on anything. But I'm not going to take all the credit because I mean we're in a market right now where I guess everything kind of goes up anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It
is
makes you
anybody
feel
really
like
losing
Gordon
on
Gekko.
anything? Yeah, anybody really losing on anything out there? I mean, I don't know.
It's hard to be losing on anything right now, unless you just bought it over $50.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
on metals,
chasing the
there are
highs.
people that are losing right now. Yeah.
Um, Toledo says, "What's your favorite deep stack coin or silver piece?"
Well, it I got a collection of silver that I got from my dad and from other family members. Giving me silver coins, but well, it's not a whole lot. I mean, I guess it could be to some people, not to most people, I'm sure. Um, but a lot of the stuff that people send me on the channel, that's becoming stuff that I wouldn't sell. I'm not gonna go sell for a Hordian silver ounce because it goes to $50. That's just rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, and
that you
that's
had a dime you
I-
got was pretty cool that somebody sent you.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can kind of show it here. I don't know if I can focus with the screen like this, but um, I will say this: if I had to sell somebody's channel round, I would use the nickels before that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, that's decent. They're like, okay, you spent the nickels. It's okay that you used my channel round, right? If you had the cash in those nickels. Yeah,
So
th-
is that like a super toner, or is it, what's the deal with that?
this is a very rare super toner. I don't even like touching this with my hand. If this toning is authentic, which I think it is, we're looking at an easy 100 grand.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. It's some kind of
Oh,
artwork.
I was gonna say it's like
Vegas was just like,
I'll
I'll
give
send
you
5 to 10.
95.
whoever sent you that
No
one would be like,
way.
whoa, wait, I want that
110.
back.
110 or nothing. I could hold it myself and watch it go up.
See, you had me, man. You had me.
It's like gold plated or something, right? Is that like black or, with that black
Yeah. Yeah,
iridium or whatever?
Looks
I've
like
seen
ruthenium.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I myself don't like painted coins, but I'm kind of ashamed of how much I like the Eagles I've seen in the coin shop. They got the black background and the gold foreground, and vice versa on some of them too. And I didn't know they had dimes like this. And somebody sent this dime, and
Yeah.
yeah, this goes in the jar.
Yeah, that looks like 24 karat on the devices and like black ruthenium on the background.
That ruthenium sounds familiar. It's I don't think he wants it capsuled, but it has to get capsuled. But it'll still go in there with the other dimes. Can't let that get chipped up.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Keep it nice. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, I got a dime capsule sitting around.
What year is it?
So now, if you know,
Um,
brings up a great question, and I had a little
41.
scenario that I wanted to ask you about. I was talking to Blue Collar about this a little bit.
Sure.
Um, so you are committed not to selling out to bullion dealers. Can you discuss that a little more? If you know, says. And I have a question, sort of linked to that. So I understand the whole not selling out to bullion dealers, and I agree with that. But from what I understand, some of these bullion dealers are paying like 100 grand a year. So if
Well,
you were offered 100 grand a year, would you not take that sponsorship?
honestly, I don't think I would because I've turned down lots of money my whole life, actually.
Okay,
And
fair enough.
I think I could make. I think if it's worth 100 grand to them, then I'm sure it's worth 100 grand to me somehow, some other way, and probably more. And I can find out what that way would be.
Yeah,
Because
that's a really good point.
It is a
Most
good
people
point.
wouldn't look at it that way.
did you ever see like American Gangster where he was selling blue pouches to everybody? Not pouches, heroin pouches. like
Yeah.
How toast everybody.
he went right to the source, you know? Like
Yeah, that makes
I mean,
sense.
I see podcasts like what is it? What's that podcast with Pat Bet David? They don't take any sponsors. They just sell their own products.
Yeah. The
Because
And
PBD.
I imagine
Yeah.
like at that point when you have 100,000 subscribers, I mean, you could make enough. Um, if you wanted to, you could do memberships and like you said, your own like little products and stuff that people would buy that would make you plenty of money on the side for your own self without having to share to the big guys.
the
Yeah,
way
you
I
could
see it
sell
is,
merch, product links. There's a million things you can do. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. This will probably be my last run at making a large clique of people, and I just don't want to do anybody wrong. And I just I don't want to sit there and say a bunch of things that aren't authentic for short term gains. Which 100,000 sounds nice. I mean, it's not as nice as it used to be, um, but there's got to be better ways of doing things, and I want to go for the entire thing. I don't want to just I don't want to be a high paid pawn and have to put up with somebody's crap. The whole point is freedom to some extent. I know it won't be totally free if I make my living from this because I will be subject to the crowd, but I think I'd rather figure some other way out. I don't think we have to take the path that the others took. And I'm not saying I blame them for taking it, but something's got to change. I don't think it can keep going like that. I don't want to be an infomercial host. I don't want to be Billy Mays.
And that's what it becomes too, because like they'll be pushing, they'll be like, yeah, it's buffaloes are what you should stack right now. Speaking of buffaloes, blah 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 has buffaloes on sale for spot plus 50 cents or
Yeah,
yeah, it
That
SB
gets
Bullion.
that
Oh, I shouldn't
that's
have
just
said that name.
that's just annoying, but that doesn't bother me as much as when someone's very bullish about silver and gold, and I'm bullish about silver and gold. But I mean, like they go over the talking points, but you're like, how can I believe you? Because you're selling it for somebody. I want to believe you. You know what I mean? But you're peddling it for someone, obviously. So I don't know. Like I think that's ridiculous.
yeah. I
I mean,
I
I
get
don't
you.
think. I mean, I know people are. There's always the excuse people got to make a living. You know, you can say that about people calling you trying to sell you stuff from Pakistan, but I
Yeah,
mean, it's still annoying. You know, the carjacker's just trying to make a living. I mean, if predators have natural enemies that are other predators that they don't eat, I don't like that, and I don't want to operate like that. And what if this turns into a bigger business too? And do I really want a crowd of people around me like that?
hmm
I want some authenticity. So, and I think it could be done better. And I'm
yeah,
not interested in collecting people that aren't necessarily intelligent. I know a lot of people like to say the people that follow them are intelligent. But that's why I don't have a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. And if I do anything special, you know, it's a lot of it's set up near the end of the videos where like the people that actually like the content and are and I work with it like that. That way I don't just have people along for the ride for a quick gain, a quick buck. It's not even really worth it to them. So that tells you a lot about them. You know, like so you ever hear about people waiting in line for an hour around a burger place for a free hamburger. You know, it's like the burger costs $2 or $3 and you waited an hour. How much is your time worth? What if you
yeah,
got
Yeah.
50,000 of those people following you?
Yeah, like we've done a couple giveaways on the live streams, not too many, but if we do, it's usually like pretty random. I think once we advertised blue collar and I because we had a goldback guy coming on and talking about goldback, so advertised doing a giveaway for that. But we've done other like little giveaway stuff, but we don't like to just like you said, we don't like to advertise it because then you just have people
mm,
coming in for that, and that's not what we want.
no.
We
It
want
And
people
depends
to
for
on
hang
for
out
the
here, have
record, that
fun.
was the goldbacks was all self funded. We didn't get any goldbacks from them. That was all. You know, we provided that. So
Yeah, that was
yeah,
all your idea. So
I'm not against anybody that does it. I mean, you could have Billy Mays on the show at the same time as me. I'd love talking to him. You know, like I don't have anything
well,
against a car dealer or a vacuum
yeah.
salesman. It's just not the route that
If you could
I
figure
want to
out how
go.
to talk to Billy Mays, I want to know you.
Hey man,
Billy Mays died a long time ago.
if I can turn this pouch into that rat, I can talk to Billy Mays.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
that's
good point.
true.
AI Billy.
I know. I'll
That
bring
is
AI,
true.
Billy. I won't use that AI on any old family members' pictures. I think it's like the pet cemetery or something. It's too creepy.
So, what about one of your number one fans, Cell4 Hordian, who has skipped out on family to watch this and participate, asks, "What kind of sponsorship would you accept? What if a bullion dealer allowed you to be 100% honest?" Good question.
Well, I think I could. I wouldn't have a problem. I saw if you know, you know. He said, "Would you take a Palcho sponsorship?" Yeah, because if I'm talking about the Palcho, not that I am, but I'm just saying the Palcho, or maybe I will. I don't know. The Palcho, it has nothing to do with the gold and silver conversation. Yeah, I mean you can put stuff in it and stack gold and silver, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm bullish, even if I know things are about to tank. If I knew things were going to tank, and if I did know things were going to tank, and I was getting $100,000 a year from somebody, I would be serving them. And how long would it last? You know, you ever hear the saying, "A river that forgets its source, it runs dry." So I would take
Mm,
sponsorships, but I wouldn't take sponsorships from anybody that sells an asset or provides an asset that I'm necessarily talking about. So, like, I wouldn't talk about Bitcoin and then plug an exchange or one of those places where you can hold it and collect interest on it. You know, I mean, there are people that did that and that went bad. But I'm talking about my bias. I don't want to introduce bias to the conversation. I want to get on here and BS about what I want to BS about, and I think it'll grow naturally. And I mean, even if it's only YouTube money, YouTube's money is not too. I mean, I think I might be over $600 in a 28-day period.
That's pretty
I mean,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah, I'm closing in on minimum wage.
Yeah,
Means I can
Shit.
definitely.
can go anywhere and work at a fast food restaurant without working there. Take this
It's
tray
almost a
with
half
me.
ounce of platinum.
Is it? Oh
It
yeah,
is
yeah, it is.
almost. So
I
you
mean,
probably a quarter and 2/10 you got there.
I understand it's lucrative to get a sponsorship deal. And I understand like there's people that probably want that. You know,
I know
I
there's a
just
couple. There's a couple. I won't say names, but are thriving for sponsorship deals, and there's nothing wrong with that. But in reality, it's turning into their second job just to get that sponsorship. Which that's not why I really started YouTube. If I wanted a second job to make more money, I would just stay at work more the way it is.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah. You
it's a
would
tough
work
call.
actually 40 hours instead, right?
Yeah, I'd work actually 40 hours a week instead of like 30.
There you go. Dude, everybody wants your life, man. You got the life.
He's got a 3D printer. Got
I'm
to have a
telling you.
pretty good life.
My life's not bad. I'm happy and content. That's all that matters to me.
You
Like if
sound like you are. You actually genuinely sound happy to me.
trust me, if I'm 90% happy for the most part, I think. Some people would disagree, but um I just believe, like I know people that work two, three jobs and they work two full-time jobs, and I understand it if you have to, but if it's to that point, man, you got to change something in your life.
Yeah, you're just
Um,
working yourself into the grave. If you took out a calculator and figured out how many good days you have left, there ain't that many.
yeah, I have there's like I said, there's a couple people they were working two full-time jobs and a part-time job. And then
Hmm.
they end up sick. Like the one guy I know, he's out on medical leave right now. And it's like, look, dude, you just worked yourself damn near to death. Sorry, but that's not me. I would rather go without a little this or that than end up having to work myself to death. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time.
Good point. Very
If
good.
you're truly working yourself to death, though, I mean, I think it's good to do a lot of work, but yeah, you can stress can really get you. If
Yeah, but you know what?
it's underrated.
Some people are super driven and they need that stress. They need that adrenaline rush every day in order to feel alive. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's two sides to every story.
yeah, and some of them, like some of the people that I know, they have kids, two or three kids, and their wife doesn't work. But look, if I got two or three kids and I got to work two jobs, no, the wife has to go to work too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why some people jump out of airplanes and other people fly inside of them, you know?
That's right. I'm flying inside.
I'm an inside guy myself, yeah. As long as it's on the way to somewhere that I want to go.
So, Thousandaire, how many coin shops do you have in your local area? Local and not so local, because you say you're not so local too. You use both.
there's a lot. I haven't even gone to all of them. There's coin shops. Pennsylvania's great, by the way.
Sounds like it.
Dude, when I get back to like, I went looking for Morgan dollars. This isn't the one I bought here. It's actually, it's actually under my car seat. I'm kind of hoping I find some other things I'm missing. It just fell out of my pocket and went under the car seat. Um, but there was slim pickings. So when I get back to Pennsylvania, though, it's all there. I'm actually looking at the pen pal letters at the states of the people that send things, and I'm like, some of these states, the people are so cool, and they're into metals. I'm like, maybe those states are even better than Pennsylvania. Those will be the places I go when I'm kind of free.
Mhm.
I can't really say how many coin shops are in my area because I haven't gone to all of them, but Pennsylvania has a lot. And there's all out metals exchanges. There's coin shops, and you can also go to antique stores. There's now pawn shops. When as soon as I say it, I know a lot of people probably sigh. Some of them are good and do well, and some of them are just a sham. And it's not necessarily their fault. They can flip the cash doing better things.
Yeah, well,
So they're
they're
not
in
going
it
to give you
just
good
like
offers.
anybody else. They're in it to make money.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if somebody's like a rookie and they're going out there, it's good to know your options. Although you can take your metals to a pawn shop and borrow money, and like I think it's like at one time it was like 3% for 3 months
Mm,
that you have to pay them. I mean,
yeah,
it's nice if you don't want to sell your metals,
yeah.
Yeah.
and you really need the cash. I've never done that. In fact, a lot of me and my friends actually use that as a marker. So like we give each other loans like that if we needed it. It's been done.
Loan sharks. You're a loan shark on the side as well. Is that another side job?
No, no, I could be one though. Everybody always pays me back.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
pretty
good.
fortunate, and I
Yeah.
don't even do anything to them.
I don't even break their legs.
Well, listen,
Uh,
if you need somebody's legs broken, I know Three Mobsters. They do a show on Sunday night at midnight Eastern. The Metal Mob.
Oh
mobsters.
yeah,
All right.
They'll take care of it for you.
I think you and I know bigger mobsters than those three put together. Um, but speaking of or pawn shops, my brother has a pawn shop he goes to. He gets generic stuff for 99 cents over spot. Now,
yeah.
it's
Some are
not
good.
necessarily a great place to go sell, but the pawn shop is not a bad place to buy from. That's for sure.
Yeah, some of them are good. I mean, I've got one good pawn shop that I buy from, and another good one that I wouldn't buy from that I definitely would sell to, though.
You're
So
not really
yeah,
looking for a shop. You're looking for a person. Because there's places they'll go. If one person's working, I don't really deal with them. If another person's working, I'll deal with them.
yeah. Well,
And
that's
you can find people like that in antique stores. They might be in a place that you don't even jewelry stores. Even some jewelry stores deal in bullion.
yeah.
Mhm.
Collectible stores. Even I saw a guy with a toys and collectibles store that had a little coin setup in it.
And these people aren't going to tell you what they're capable of, if they don't know you. But I mean,
Yeah,
some of these places, you can walk in there with 50 ounces of gold, and it's not a problem. They're not gonna say that to anyone.
Right. Well, I mean,
you know where else you could find coins that are fairly cheap is Goodwill. I know somebody that worked at Goodwill. People actually bring whole collections into Goodwill and they just put them in the case. They don't even know what they're worth. They just sell them for face
really,
value half the time.
You can find
Yeah,
jewelry in there too. Yeah, you can find
yeah,
jewelry in there too. Uh, yeah, I think my mom was finding gold jewelry in Goodwills and stuff.
yeah.
I'm
And
a
for
fan.
anybody
The
that
one
thinks
time I
like,
went in a Goodwill here, and I came home and showered right after. I don't know.
I don't know,
Yeah,
we got a couple of Goodwills over here that are really good actually.
Yeah.
They live up
I
to
don't
the
know.
name.
I could be a millionaire. You still leave a nice chair out in the front yard for the trash truck. I might still take it.
Yeah. So are you a 10,000 air now or you
I am a
because when you
multi. I am
started you
a
were a thousand air.
I'm a multi deck 1,000 there.
There you go. All right, good. I
But
like it.
yeah,
You might have to
yeah.
change your channel name, but that's all right.
Well, what I'll probably do is maybe I'll sell the channel and they'll have to buy all the silver dollars and continue to buy one each week. And I'll
Mhm.
start the million. I'll start the millionaire radio, or I'll just get another host and I'll just kind of hang out.
There you go. Just pass it along.
Who knows? It could turn into all kinds of things. I mean, I don't know where this is going. Like I said, you see the guy on the horse riding by, and you say, "Where are you going?" He says, "I don't know. That's the horse." I look at the
Yes.
algos. I look at the algos, and I just do what works. And then once in a while, I'll look back and look at the content and study the content that's got the highest results. Apply the Pareto distribution, like basically take the best traits, keywords, thumbnails, whatever. I have the older content and just try to reproduce that stuff. I don't necessarily know how it's going to form. And then
Mm.
once in a while, you try something new. Some of it gets successful, some of it bombs. You make something and you're like, this is crap. And it turns out they like that better than the stuff you spent hours on.
Yeah, that's always the
Common.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It pays to be genuine. That's why. And
Yeah.
that's also my argument. Going for that corporate money is to keep that genuineness. I think it's just not for sale. I know it sounds, I mean, until somebody gives me the offer, I'll let you know. but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, it'd be nice. Maybe I can record them while they're doing it, and then you can hear me turning them down.
That would be cool.
There you go. SD Bullion on the phone. You're like, yeah. So wait, what are the terms? Nah, I'm good, thanks. Just so you know, this is gonna be on a video.
I watched some of their videos. It's pretty intelligent, but I don't know. I didn't like their commercial. The guy was like snatching somebody's silver or their silverware. I don't know what they were doing in the commercial, but I was like, who came up with that?
So Self for Hoarding says, for new content creators, what advice would you give?
Most of you will not make it.
That's very true.
It's
What
a
is this-
combination. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what is the success rate? Is it about 6%? They say that get monetized.
I heard only 3% of YouTubers get to 10,000 subscribers. But maybe by the time I get to 10,000 subscribers, there'll be more people, and the stats will be different by then. But
Yeah.
but I mean,
That's
I think
changing more and more because more people are turning towards YouTube as a platform as opposed to regular TV and stuff. Just a new, like the generation mix, I think.
I think if you get good at making videos, I think it's great. You basically talking and listening to yourself and going over what you're talking about and seeing how congruent you are. It's kind of like looking in the mirror before you go to work to make sure you shaved or something. You get feedback and you become a better person, I think. And even if my channel went to nothing, I think I could start over somewhere else and grow much faster right away if I had to, or do something. I feel like I've got some skills from this that I can take away, even if this goes away.
With the stacking community, it's the YouTube is small. It's not like there's a lot of other genres out there that your channel would grow quicker, I think.
Well,
But with
what
precious
is it?
metals, it's tough, I think.
0.5% of people, I think, in the United States own some kind of precious metal. So there's a lot of room for growth for people to stack. I mean, 100% of people used to stack. If you had a dollar bill, it was for silver or gold from the bank. Everyone had it. That's what people
Right.
saved. They all had it, and it wasn't just like 5% of their wealth. It's what they had, and I think that it'll happen again to some extent. And I think there's a lot of room for growth, even if it doesn't. We don't need a complete collapse. It's just good business to have a portion of your wealth in metals.
Yeah. And it only took 2 generations for that to go down to 0.5%, right? So
It started in
most,
the 70s or something, yeah, and
yeah.
before then
So
a little bit too.
yeah. It's like you said, everybody knew what it was too, and everybody was pissed off about it when it came out of the money. But at the end of the day, now nobody even knows what it is.
The paper promises experiment has been going on for what, 70s, 50 years. So
Yeah, 54
this is the
years.
first it's the first time the whole world is running off promises to one another, backed by more promises. I mean, think about that. That's nuts. And eventually something's going to snap people awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what happens though? There's only a finite amount of gold, silver, and platinum, and whatever else they want to monetize. Means it's going to have to be at a much higher rate.
Yeah, but even if it just goes slowly and we slowly get people to adopt it, I mean, I think they're going to be here anyway. I mean, right now they're talking about metals on CNBC again. I mean, people are more knowledgeable. I remember 15 years ago, hearing old people saying, "There's no way I'll ever have a cell phone." Next thing you know, you just see them. You see them not even talking to each other at tables at restaurants, looking like a couple of teenagers.
Yeah.
But so everybody's got. And then I've had people come up to me in places where these are like just places where you would not think people would talk to you about the Federal Reserve. Like, how do you know about the Federal Reserve? They're like, they just got done sleeping by the garbage can outside, and they're talking about the Federal Reserve. The word is getting out. You know what I mean? It might have been a
Yeah.
little harsh. They weren't sleeping by a garbage can, but I needed a little dramatic effect.
Well, the Federal Reserve, I mean, it's on the news right now because that's a way to bash Trump. You know.
Yeah,
They talk,
but I mean,
they
like,
talk about how he's trying to take over. He's like Hitler. He's going to take over the Federal Reserve now.
Well,
Yeah,
I was basically answering his question though on how much growth a channel in this category can have, and
Yeah.
I see a lot of potential. I mean, I think there's people in the community that have 20,000 views and stuff like that.
Yep.
oh, there definitely
So
are. Yeah.
and I think that could be pretty good even without a sponsor. By the way, I mean, what's that? You probably make like eight eight 10,000 plus a month if you get views like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah. Well,
imagine.
I don't know. That's a tough call. I really don't know. I'm not there. I had one video that had 29,000 views, but I wasn't monetized.
I gotta
Well,
fix my monetization shit. I don't know. They're jacking me. It's asking for a website, but it won't let me. I
it's
don't
it's
have
a
a
pain.
website.
It's a
Yeah.
pain. It's like going to the DMV or something, and
Yeah,
then
it's
Yeah,
like
but
and nothing's.
I
There's
go
always a
along with
T
what you
not
said.
crossed.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Okay.
No, no, no. It's your show, man. Go ahead.
I
It's
was just so there's always something that's not right. A T is not crossed, an I is not dotted, but
yep.
eventually you get it. You just keep showing back up, and you get monetized. And I had like I didn't fill out my tax forms. I let the money just pile up. I wasn't even trying to collect it, and then they demonetized me because they're like, you have to accept this money. So I finished filling out the forms. It wasn't a lot. It was like $900 or something like that. But I just figured I'd let it pile up. Um, but I finally got it. What I'm trying to just say that it might be better than you think. A lot of people don't seem to think that it can be, but I mean, I think if you actually give it your all, you could really have something. Especially if you guys can kind of make yourself the center of like the Stacker chit chat universe. You have like sponsored people come on. They're like, can't believe he said that about sponsored people. I'm like, whatever, have me on too. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you got some good old drama, and their sponsors will love that too.
yeah. Any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah. Drama sells too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just do what you're doing and talk to people, I mean, the community's worth a damn. We can say that. I mean, because we're talking about people that actually have some money, they save something. We're not talking about a bunch of people that are total debt slaves at the very least. I
Yeah.
mean, way I see it is, um, everybody subscribed to my channel. I bet they at least have $1,000. I mean, I'm sure some of them are millionaires. So you figure 6,400 subscribers, the community's got to be at least worth 6.4 million. That's probably even low. And just think about if one day you start to aim the focus at like a charity or something, get people to agree on something, big things could probably happen.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. No doubt. Just got to learn how to harness it.
I mean, there's people with millions of followers, but they're like kids, and they're not valuable followers that they have.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
and
it's
they're grouped into categories, the type of followers. Like we've got financial crowds in here. So I mean, even if the numbers don't get as high, it's the high quality of people.
Yeah.
better
Well,
to have
these
people
videos
that.
do pay a little bit more for advertising than your average TikTok girl.
And maybe I'll get a couple of them and just film them while we do it.
Right.
There you go.
Believe me, I thought about that. Hire a young TikTok girl to present my coins.
Like, here's
Hey,
some
you never
coins
know.
and some young lady's feet.
Yeah, exactly. Don't pay
I'll be right
attention to
back.
this
Keep it going.
painting. Look at this silver eagle.
She's like
Still,
flipping the coin between her toes, like some gangster
yeah.
does with his knuckles. Where'd you get her?
Yeah. Well, we did think about making a video with a stripper pole and making it rain with gold backs.
Yeah. See, that's exactly that's
You know,
exactly the way the world could work. In the before the 70s, that's what they were getting. They were getting goldbacks.
that's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. They were getting real money.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
But I think there's plenty of room for growth. And I think there doesn't need to be a rush. I don't think we have to try to grab at the low hanging fruit right away. As long as you got enough money to take care of yourself. If I was broke in my 20s and I built up a huge audience, I'd probably sell out immediately.
Hmm. Yeah. Of course you would. Yeah. because you're going to be thinking long term at that point. Whereas now you probably got enough FU money that you don't want to sell yourself out, and that's understandable.
I don't have FU money, but I got, if it's F me, then it's FU money. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to stay in an area that I don't want to. I guess that's almost the same thing.
Yeah, but if
But,
you lost your job tonight, you wouldn't be able to. You'd still sleep tonight. You know what I mean?
It would look like this after a while, though. Hold on, let me get rid of one of these centenarios. There we go.
Yeah. But at least you have that option. There's millions of people that are a flat tire away from bankruptcy court.
Yeah, like I mean, I could lose the transmission on my car, and I think I'd still be sad about it, but I wouldn't be devastated because I think they're like
Right.
$8,000 now or something.
Is that right? I don't even know.
That's what
I
I'm
don't have a
hearing on modern
transmission in my
cars.
car.
Oh, you got electric?
Yeah, it's a hybrid, and but it has like a continuous drive. I guess it's a transmission. I don't know. It's driven by electric motors. I know that.
Thomas O'Shields, we are culture.
Did you
Hybrid,
disappear?
I hear is somebody Vegas gone?
Nah, he probably just had to make a bathroom run. He's having a little issue today.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
things they happen.
Yeah,
That's okay. I'm not eating.
Yeah.
Got some cough drops and plenty of bottles of water here.
Right.
Hey, take it easy now. I'm back.
Oh, you back? Oh, that was a quick one.
Hey.
He's like, oh, it's just a fart.
Oh. Looks like we got more people in here. Still, Steel City Stacker shows up. That same old bullion is here. Michael. Who else
Guys,
is new? J Rock.
You gotta beg for some likes from these people. What do you got so far?
Yeah, and how about some subscribes, man? I didn't get one subscriber yet.
Oh, have you guys not? I've gotten a couple. So you guys got. All right, I gotta put your link up.
You gotta be like, you gotta run this a little bit like Jerry Lewis or something.
Come on, at least give me one. I'll take one, just one.
Little Jerry Lewis. Where are you at? What are you at? Let's see. Yeah, we don't do that enough.
I've
I guess.
actually been putting on subscribers pretty good. I think we said that behind the scenes early. Been adding a lot, yeah. And
Anybody
thanks to you, man. Thank you, by the way.
Who?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, just you exposing us to your audience made a big difference.
I guess like 6,000 people is pretty cool. I don't feel as cool as I might be. I've been watching. I watched. What is it? I watched. If you know, destroy his channel so many times. He should probably have a lot more people than me. And I guess I'm not used to saying something and something happening. It's kind of neat.
Well,
and
it's funny.
I'm not going back. I'm burning the ships. So
yeah.
I don't care how many people it is or how uncomfortable it gets. This is where we're going. So, and maybe it will be small. Maybe not a lot of people are going to be stackers out there, but I don't think so. I think even kids are starting to buy it now. I'm seeing young people that are
into it.
There are
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
they're out there.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of young people. There's as many millennials as there are baby boomers. If you're a Gen Xer, there aren't many of us. So
yeah, we got a small generation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's like nobody working right now. The baby boomers retired, and nobody's picking up the jobs.
Yeah, nobody wants to work anymore. So if you guys are new and you're not subscribed to Blue Collar, I put his link up there.
Thank you.
The streams we do, we rotate between his channel and my channel. So we run shows Monday nights at this time, and then Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. And we try to have a guest on each time. Although sometimes it's tough running 2 guests a week, but it's been working. So if you're not subscribed to him, check out our live streams. We have, if you know, will be on a Saturday morning coming up. Let's see. He will be on what did I book it?
The 8th?
Saturday, September 8th. He will be on.
Oh, November 8th. November 8th.
November 8th, I meant. Yes. September is behind us.
Yeah, we don't want to go time machine on it.
I gotta get it sounds ridiculous. I gotta get an email address.
Yeah, that does sound ridiculous. I got to be honest.
I wanted to email you the link, and I'm like, well, shit, we'll figure it. I'm like, we'll just put it in the chat.
Get yourself an ink vial and a nice quill and write down the link. And
you got to mail it off to Easton, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Where my post office is. I'll get that eventually, and then I'll get back to you. It only takes me like 2.5 months.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll get the email set up because I think if you know was asking me, will you commit to actually email me previous discussion? I think he's talking to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll get that going.
I was gonna suggest to you now, if you put your email address in your channel description, you're gonna get bombarded, I'm sure, because like you said, you have a lot of subscribers and a lot of big fans.
I've already thought of it. I'm gonna have somebody else is gonna manage the email for me. And
big timing.
Yeah.
They're not getting paid, so I wouldn't expect a great job from them, but it could work. Yeah, as far as fans are concerned, I don't think of people as fans because if I start doing the wrong thing, I think they'll turn on me.
Yeah, but you got a strong following of like dedicated people.
Well, I prune it nicely. They're good people. I think these are good people. Tremendous.
You don't realize how loyal your fans are. Self4Hordian is on vacation and he skipped out on walking the strip, which you're not missing much, but to hang out with us, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool.
I suspect I got some good fans out there. I've had a lot of people that have really gotten on my nerves in public just disappear in horrible ways. I suspect it might be the Thousandaires.
Oh, maybe they took them out for you.
Yeah, it's creepy. But what do I do? I can't turn back now.
No, you're fully committed.
Yeah. I mean, they're so much smarter than I am. A lot of them. In fact, I listen to them now. It's like it's like Herman's Head. You remember that show that was on?
Yeah.
A long time ago. Herman's Head. That's a throwback. You're like, what are you talking about?
See, you're a lot smarter than you lead on to be too, though. You definitely have some knowledge that some people don't, for sure.
My confidence is building up when I see like a lot of incompetence in places, but I give people the benefit of the doubt until they just if I say, would I leave this person in charge of doing this, and then I worry about them hurting other people, like with their terrible decision making and stuff like that, then I'm like, well, maybe it is better that it's me. That's where my confidence comes from. Do you ban people that are clearly morons? No, I don't ban people that are clearly morons. That's what if you know asked.
Yeah.
I just let people say what they want, let the cards fall. But if they want to sit there and say something, I mean, a good troll could actually be good for business, right?
I don't think I've ever blocked anybody.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless somebody came in and started like threatening people in the chat, I would ban them for that. But other than that, I don't see there's any reason to.
Oh, I guess you got to moderate the chats.
We haven't seen what's his name in a long time.
You don't have too many moderators, but I mean, everybody's a moderator in mine.
Yeah, I tend not to make too many people moderators. I don't know. That was an LBS thing that made everybody moderators, but that can lead to problems too. If you know says he's blocked approximately 523 people.
Well, he blocks everybody. He blocks everybody at once. He just nukes his channel. He's like, you are all blocked.
Yeah, but why do you block so many people? What do they do? I can't even imagine.
Well, it's funny because I knew him as Fish, and then I kept seeing If You Know, and I'm like, man, we need him on the channel. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's Fish. We've had him on the channel.
Yeah, the first time I heard If You Know, I told this story. I was thinking I was all cool, I was like, oh, let me share this guy out. He's really good. And I put him on my and then I listened to it. I was like, God damn it. And I took it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often does he come on here?
He doesn't come on very much. We had him on a couple Saturdays ago.
Yeah, I was happy to hear him on here. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, he
Kind of,
pops on.
Yeah,
We
he
had
was on with Pirate. Was he on with Pirate? No, he was on with OJ that one time. Same
yeah.
day. Yeah.
He's been
can
on like
you
once or twice early on in our streams. I think it was when we had him on.
Yeah,
can
I
you
know
like
LBS was still involved.
can you just pop links in there and like people can just come on and like you can have them on for a couple minutes or something if they just wanted to talk for like quick. I'm just
Yeah, we
curious
should
how
do
that
that right
works.
now. We should drop a link in. If you got a question for Thousand Air, jump on the link and ask him yourself.
Yeah, I mean, and then you'd be able to respond in real time and stuff. It could be fun or
Yeah,
horribly tragic.
yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Who wants to ask a question?
Why
Thousand Air.
not?
Who whose
Nice. Let
dream
me
is
get
it
it.
to talk to Thousand Air? Come on, get in there. There's the link.
Toledo
That's
has
good.
a question. He says, where'd it go? I'm trying to multitask. Sorry. What of the big stacker channels is his least favorite?
Oh, that's a loaded question, dude.
Wanted to get a little conflict, a little
That's the same
drama
guy that
built
wanted to
up
know what
here.
your job was too.
Well,
Galilo, come on, bro.
my least favorite, I guess, there's that feeling you get of betrayal when you really like the channel for so long, and then they just became a total panderer for bullion dealers. Some of them even pray out loud while they do it.
Yankee.
Well, I think somebody
Yankee.
got. I think somebody got really mad about people exchanging money in the church one time.
Maybe.
I
There he
didn't
is.
say anything.
He's got his
Fish,
old name up there.
you got a big head, Fish.
What's going on? Yeah, I'm logged in under my other channel right now. I didn't realize that until I
Come on, you said you nuked
hopped
that
on.
one. Oh no, that's your other channel that you knew.
No, that was the Bible channel, which it's not nuked. I just kind of pulled the videos down because I didn't really want to deal with the questions I kept getting. I was kind of just busy with other stuff. So that channel's
Yeah.
still there. It's not nuked. It's
That's
So
just kind of
you're not doing the readings anymore?
No, I mean I don't. You probably don't want me to get into all this, but I'll give you the 30-second. Basically, I really enjoyed doing that, but I felt kind of called to more in-person ministry. And so my wife and I, we've been focusing on, we run a Bible study out of our house, and I've just been focusing on more evangelism, like face-to-face versus the YouTube stuff. So you got to allocate your time in life. And so if
Yeah.
you're going to do the YouTube evangelism, that takes up all your time. And if you're going to do the in-person evangelism, that takes up all your time. But you can't do both.
Yeah.
So I just kind of backed out of the other thing.
I'm not a super religious guy, but I actually used to put that on and listen to it. And
That's awesome.
Because I felt your passion, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear it. No, that's cool. Yeah. So I just kind of, I'm still, nothing's changed. I just kind of backed off what, from that for now. Maybe I'll go back to that, but I'm super busy with, the more in-person type relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe once a week,
Yeah, maybe I might. We'll see. We'll see. It sucks you in, man, because I really enjoy it, and that's the thing. It's like I had to kind of rip the Band-Aid off because I just really enjoy it, and so. But I am very busy actually with my church. I'm very involved with a Bible study out of my house. I'm very involved, and then with other people that I'm discipling. It's just a lot. You just only have so many hours in a day, and then this girl right here, she keeps me very busy.
Yeah, she's a cutie, man. Wow.
Yeah, but I'm not here. I love talking Jesus. I'll talk Jesus all day, but I'm here to talk to Thousandaire.
Yeah, definitely. Floor
What is
open.
up, brother? How are you doing?
good, man. Are you happy with my Palcho activity?
Yeah, I am. It's excellent. The Palcho craze is taking over the community. When I told my wife, I'm like, "You're not going to believe it, babe. I have Amazon links, and people are buying Palchos." She's like, "You're doing what on what?" And yeah. I think I've made $4.18 off of 18 sales of Palchos. So I only need to
Nice.
sell like another 100,000 more, and I'll be set.
He's shilling pouches.
I just was like, everyone was asking me, where do you get the pouches? And I'm like, well, dang, I wonder if I can set up an Amazon link. And I did. I'm like, that works. And so when you get like $10 in sales, they send you a gift certificate for $10. And it's like, oh, perfect. So, I shop on Amazon all the time. So Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
can get a
basically,
link for it.
yeah. But your pouch is looking killer there, Thousandaire. I'm digging it.
I'm looking forward to seeing more pouches. I think
Yeah,
it'd
they're
be
popping up everywhere. But you have a platinum pouch, which I really am excited about. You got the 1/4 ounce pouch, platinum in there, very
white cheddar.
classy.
White
Yeah,
cheddar.
yeah, the white cheddar. Yeah, no, totally. But hey, you know what? That's funny you say that because white cheddar. I mean, I was famous for. That was like an old channel thing back in the day. No, yeah,
I was
white cheddar popcorn. Yeah, I was famous for white cheddar popcorn.
Nice. Now, is that in the Mistakes Were Made days or before that?
No,
I
that
think
was in inefficient stacker days. There was a so in 20, I think it was 2021. I did a it might have been 2020, but I think it was 2021. I did the great no, it was 2020. It was 2020. That's right, because it was the great fish roast of 2020, and I offered a gram of gold and some silver to whoever could roast me the best, and just absolutely blast me. And there was about 20, 25 entries into it, and a guy named Expat Stacker who's a real good dude. He doesn't make content anymore, but he was a great guy. He's a friend. I know him offline from YouTube as well. And he did a 2-part video. One was he did a Donald Trump basically impersonation of roasting me, and it's so hilarious. And then it's all these videos are still up on YouTube. And then he did a rap. He did a full rap video, and it was like. Excuse me, I saw this freaking cough from like Chicago from 5 weeks ago. He did a rap, and in it he talks about the white cheddar, and because there were like little things I would talk about on my old channel, and so yeah. So when you mentioned white cheddar there, Thousandaire, that's like, man, that's it, man. White cheddar is what it's all about. I mean,
Did
if
it
you're
come
gonna
in
eat one type of popcorn, it should be white cheddar.
Did it come in a black bag?
Yes,
I
exactly.
think I know,
You know
I
what's
know the
up.
white cheddar you're talking about.
You know
Yeah.
what's up.
I used to go to the corner store and pick that up for my mom.
Yeah,
It's been
heck
around
yeah,
a
man.
while.
Yeah, I feel like Thousandaire is my long lost brother. That's just
We've got some similarities. I've seen how
oh
you
man, there's
roll.
so
I
many.
watched your other channels, and
Okay.
I don't share a lot of my life, but we have a lot of similarities.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I used to not. I used to be totally secretive. In fact, because I'm like kind of inked up, right? So I used to actually wear long sleeves and stuff. I was like, I can't show anyone anything. And then I just kind of, I think there's a lot of benefit to staying more private, but I just kind of got over it. And once I started actually doing face reveals and preaching and doing all the different things, and it's like it's all out there, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Now you could go 100% now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like once the
So
face
I
reveal.
can, but right now we're just going to keep it on this little girl. She's actually
yeah,
doped up on some drugs. She's in a sleepy
oh,
meds. Yeah.
oh, she looks like I wish I felt.
She's a
So,
good girl.
are you going to be at the fun show this year?
Yeah, man.
All right,
100%.
so let's get a little meetup, man. We'll get a bunch of people together and maybe go have some lunch or something.
Yeah, Thousandaire is going to fly in for it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Where
No,
are
he's
you
going to
meeting up?
drive. He's going to drive. If he runs out of gas, he's just got to go under the seat and find the Silver Eagle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. I've never. Thousandaire. All right, so great. We got to talk about that, right? So on the it was maybe. I'm gonna date myself here, or whether or not you'll figure out if I'm up to date with your videos. I feel it was about 6 videos ago. You're digging in your seats, and you were like, it wasn't like, oh, I dig in my seats and I'll find like, oh, I found a Roosevelt dime. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and it's also 2001, right? It's not even anything. You're like pulling out, oh, here's a panda, here's an eagle, oh, here's a wad of cash. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, you've got money everywhere, man. Where do you not have money?
Well, I don't really spend it. I've had a passenger in my car, and they lowered the visor, and cash started falling on them too. Small bills. And I just stuff.
Thousandaire might be a stripper. I don't know. He had a lot of singles in that video, if I remember correctly.
I'm trying to figure out what he did.
The days of taking,
Hopefully
the
you at
days of
least
taking
lock your
women's
car.
money. Well, yeah, I do. I lock everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what was
but I
your
mean,
address again?
People are sitting outside your P.O. box waiting to just rob your car. They're not even going to rob you. They're just going to jack your car.
Well,
Yeah,
I play it a little loose, but I always figure the worst thing about looking for me is maybe finding me.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's like I always thought about that. Like, how would somebody find me if they wanted to? Just stake out my P.O. box. I'm there at least once a day.
You weren't supposed to tell them that. Now they know.
What time?
I send my wife. Yeah, she'll just kick the shit out of them.
And what time do you usually go to pick your mail up?
Generally around 11 o'clock, right before I go to lunch.
Right before you go to the LCS?
No, that's after lunch.
So Thousandaire, I got another question for you.
Sure.
You dropped a nugget that I don't think people might realize what you said, or they may not, but I picked up on it immediately. So you're, and this is something I focused on, and I believe it's why, like, I hit my 4,000 watch hours recently in 3 months. Took me 3 months from when I started doing legitimate videos to hit my watch hours. And the reason is quality subs, right? And you mentioned that quality subs, but you also mentioned approximately how much you're making a month right now. Those numbers are unheard of, man. Nobody makes that much
really?
money off of that little amount of subs. And I'm not trying to demean the amount of subs you have. You have a great, 6,500 subs, right? That's a lot, but that's like $150 a month subs, right? Because most people just have subs and they're not quality. They don't actually watch. And I think what you are alluding to, or whether you realize it or not, is it's the benefit of quality subs. That if you have the right type of people, you don't need 100,000 subs. You can do legitimate numbers on YouTube with much less subs, because the people actually enjoy your content. They enjoy to watch, the majority of your video. I mean, most people get like 20% of their videos watched. If you can get close to 50%, you're doing amazing. And then if you have a loyal group of followers, so just as far as what's your thoughts on that? Because to me, looking at it, I've been around for a little while, and that's always been my key, which is a loyal group of people that are willing to watch my videos. And that's what I see in you, is that, I mean, if you hit 20,000 subs, you're going to be doing insane, man. It's going to be insane how much you're doing.
Well, you might see the money, and don't get me wrong, I like money, and but I'm actually thinking, what would it be if I had 100,000 people that mostly agree with things the way I do? Like,
Yeah, you start doing
something's
the
got to
math. You start
happen.
spelling it up in your head.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
Well,
not just monetarily. It could be for many things, but yeah, money too. I'm a generous person, so a bunch
no,
of
but you
100,000
talked
generous
about that.
people.
You talked about that as well, as far as like that like-minded group and the power. And then when I asked the question about the monetization, to expand on the backing out of, not taking the bullion dealers, I loved your answer. It was like, it was gold. But I think there's something there. I could see you getting 100,000 subs. I mean, look at some of the channels that have that much and what they're doing, and then look at what you're doing. I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah, I
the
agree. I mean,
loyalty. Like if you, I mean, that would be insane, bro. If you had 100,000 subs with the type of people that are going to follow you, because the beauty of it is that you're only going to get. This is my opinion. You may differ, or you guys may think I think differently, but I think you're only going to really get one type of follower, and they're going to be loyal for the most
I
part.
would
You know what I
agree with
mean?
that. Yeah. Yeah. For
well,
Because
sure.
and,
they're either not going to appreciate your content and they're not going to watch, or they're going to love your content and they're going to watch.
and
Yeah, I would
sometimes
say
it's
he,
important to get rid of the
probably has
people.
one of the best retainage rates among the community. I would be willing to bet that the people who watch his whole video,
Yeah.
and that makes a big difference monetization wise.
I don't think I've ever, I might have cut short once or twice, but I almost always make it to the end. And I'm always looking for that little nugget at the very end. I love the nuggets at the end. But yeah, I mean, I think, and that's like, I don't watch everyone's videos all the way to the end, but I watch a Thousandaire video always all the way to the end every time.
You too,
I
yeah.
listen to you while I'm driving sometimes, so I don't always get to type. But
Yeah, I'm the
yeah,
same way. There's certain guys I'll listen to when I'm driving, and I got to go back and remember, like, who did I listen to yesterday, and find their videos and respond and
yeah,
say
go
what's
back
up.
and type some
I
stuff
feel
in there.
bad. Yeah, yeah, but hey, they got the watch hours.
Fish, you're 100% correct. It's and we've said that many times. I would rather have the people that watch than I don't care to have 10,000 subscribers if they're not going to watch. If they don't watch, it's pointless to have them.
Yeah.
You want the people that watch and that pay attention and that get something out of it. Not to say that I don't want people that don't get anything out of it, but it's like the people that watch our live streams are loyal and they stick around, which is very cool. And I'd agree with Blue Collar. I bet ThousandAir has some of the highest retention out there for sure.
I know one thing.
You're not wrong, Vegas. I think that if people don't watch, then honestly, they don't matter. They don't watch. So what do they matter? I'm not trying to be mean or negative towards the person. It's just they literally don't matter because you don't get paid for subscribers. You get paid for views.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I would imagine that your channel, Fish, because you've nuked it so many times, the cream has risen to the top where all your subscribers are quality because you basically get rid of the dead wood every year.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. I think it was before I nuked my last channel, I believe. I did, and it could have been related to my channel that I haven't nuked, the Bible channel. I don't quite remember. But I did a thing where I had everybody, I said, look, if you are subscribed to me but don't watch my videos, please unsubscribe. Yeah. And I started asking people to unsubscribe. And then I got the community to ask people. I offered rewards and bounties for people that could confirm that people weren't. So I don't remember exactly, but basically trying to get everyone to unsubscribe. And then a lot of people took it the wrong way, like, oh, Steve Fish wants me to unsubscribe. But I was clear. I was like, if you're actually part of Fishtown and you like my videos and you watch, I want you to stay. I just want to get rid of all the dead weight. It was kind of impossible. People took it the wrong way, and it kind of went south on me. But
if you think about it, it's kind of
the point was to get rid of the dead weight. Yeah,
but you if somebody's seeing it, that means they are watching. So it's like,
Yeah. Well, people started. I asked everyone to repost it because that was the thing. I said the problem is all my dead weight. They're not going to see this video, so everyone started reposting. Fish wants you to unsubscribe. Fish wants you to unsubscribe, and it got twisted. Kind of. It was one of my probably not as it wasn't my shining moment in the community. It definitely got taken the wrong way by some people, but it was not meant to be like that. But
I mean, the way
just trying to get rid of the dead weight.
You start a new channel. And you put videos up and say, hey, migrate over to the new channel because as of the 1st, the channel's dead. So go over to the other
brilliant.
channel.
I never thought of that. That is actually brilliant. I never thought of that. See, this is why you get paid the big bucks. And
hey, listen, I made $52 in the last 6 months.
That is brilliant, though. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
What did I see? I saw. Jolly Roger said, "Where did it go?" I saw it. But you need a minimum if is needed to get monetized. Yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. But then after that, it's just like that's where YouTube is weird. Like you have to have 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours. But then once you have the 1,000 subscribers, it goes by views anyway. So
right.
Yeah,
but they changed it though. They added the 3,500 level.
Oh, there's another level because there was only 3,000 and 4,000 when I was coming up.
Well, no, it's 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers gets you to have channel memberships and super chats. Right. Yes. And then 4,000, 1,000 gets you ads. So you can monetize. Like I've now hit my 4,000, 1,000, but I monetized for channel memberships at 3,500.
There you go. It's funny how they do it though. It's like at first you got to get subscribers, and then you got to get watch hours, and then you got to get views, and there's 3 different methods to those madnesses.
Yeah. Well, in the end, it just comes down to views. I mean, to what I'm trying to maybe not very articulately say, but I think ThousandAir has just nailed it because if you can continue to be authentic like you are, I mean, this is one of the greatest live streams I've ever heard of one of your guests on here. He were just dropping all sorts of truth bombs on us and be like that. Then the people are going to watch your videos. You don't have to have the most subs in the world, but you're going to have the best watch hours and you'll crush people. Absolutely.
Yep.
And not that it's competition, but you'll do well is the point. You'll do well, which is what you want to do.
There's plenty for everybody. I mean,
Yeah, there is, but it is kind of a competition too. I mean, you're really competing for eyeballs. It
but
is.
there's so many people not doing it right. All it takes, even if there's 5 or 7 people doing it right, there's plenty for us. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
it's like work. And Steve, you can verify this. In the state of Florida, when I moved here, people told me, "Listen, if you just show up, you will just go right to the top. You just have to show up." Am I right or
Yeah,
wrong on that one?
that's for
yeah. I
everything.
mean,
That's for everything.
yeah. There's something to be said. Just like the minimum work standard has definitely lowered, and there's a whole generation of people that don't even understand what you just said. Because
Yeah,
they may or may want, and I mean, like you can just. I don't really get into them really, but sometimes you end up watching like little reels or something of people complaining that they got fired, and you listen to the reason they got fired, and you're like, yeah, okay, what's your point? Like, yeah,
yep.
obviously, but they
Well,
don't get it. They're like, can you believe they fired me for that? And it's like, yeah, I can, but maybe, there's a generation that don't understand that.
I
one
saw
of
a
my
short.
favorite channels out there right now is Anton Daniels. You ever watch him?
I have not.
He does
No, I don't
exactly
know
what
that
you
one.
just said. He puts up a TikTok of some girl crying in her car. I just got fired. And then he makes fun of them. He's like, yeah, no shit. You just got fired. You don't show up to work. You look at that nose ring. It's disgusting. He doesn't get too bad like that, but he just basically tells them what they need to hear, you know?
Yeah. I think I don't know if I've seen him, but I've seen a few different channels kind of like that. Yeah, and it's like yeah. I mean, I'm
Saw
always
one.
surprised that people post that stuff up to begin with. It's like,
I
what are you
saw one
thinking?
like that. And the girl's like, they fired me because I was late and I call off. I don't understand. And it's like, well, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
fire you too. Imagine if you got to think of it like if you're a business owner and people don't come to work, you can't keep them. It's not worth it.
All right, I've got a content creation question for Thousandaire that everyone wants to ask. I don't know if anyone's asked it yet. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Get it?
All right. So there regardless of how real you're trying to be, right? There is an element of you also want to make content people want to watch, even though you may not be striving for the masses. You still want those that are loyal to watch your content, right? What's the
I,
point of making a video if no one watches, right? So
I
I think
agree.
we can agree on
I agree.
that, right?
There's a character. There is a character that's not quite me, slightly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, 100%. I get it. So my question is, how real was the struggle when you decided to sell some of those 50 pesos?
I
And
want to
I
put a
think it was,
hole in the wall right now.
I mean, but but when you decided to do that and you knew the implication, because it's not something you can just, given the way your channel is and the transparency, to an extent that you show,
Yeah.
like there was something there. I can just talk about that struggle because I can imagine, like I've done some things where I had like people love the fact that I had these 50-gram poured gold bars. And then when they disappeared, they're like, where'd your gold bars go? And I had to tell them, yeah, I sold them. And it was like the shame of selling my gold bars, I
Shame
sold
you.
100 grams of gold bars. Yeah,
Dare
it
you?
didn't matter that I had to pay for a house or whatever. It was just like I sold the gold bars. So, anyways, what do you think about that?
I'm still dedicated to reaching a roll of 20 by the time that I would reach that. So I'm still keeping the calendar, although I'm
Okay.
down some, and I'm hoping to recoup the value through other means. I'm just rolling them into other assets. And yeah, it does feel bad for showbiz because I'm devoted to staying on the schedule, but I believe I still am on the schedule. I've just changed the form into something else that I believe will be more productive, and I will go back to buying gold at another time.
Well,
And I'll
if platinum does what it's done historically, right, which is when it shoots the moon, it just goes bonkers, right? And even if you
you
had to
got
sell them 5% back from spot, if it does what it could do, which is what it's done historically at times, I mean, you could absolutely jump right back into that gold and
And then
be
some.
ahead of the game, right?
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking, and I'm still giddy about it. I
It's
still
a
want
ballsy
more of it.
move. I'll give you that.
Well, I you don't live forever, and I felt like I just had to do something. and make something fresh happen, and it just makes sense at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just went for it, and
Yeah.
I'm going
But
to
you didn't.
continue to go for it.
But as far as like with the channel, were you just like, who cares? We'll just deal with it. We'll deal with it. Or is there any angst at all?
I think people understand, and
Yeah.
there might be a couple people out there. I mean, because like there's definitely a type A aspect to the repetition of the channel, but
Yeah.
I think I'll maintain somehow and get those centenarios back plus more.
Yeah.
I still want to stay true. I mean, I want that gold. Okay, I
Sure.
like gold, but I mean, like I see that opportunity in platinum, and I think it's real. I even see it in palladium, and I got a palladium coin on the way of my
Nice.
Now,
own.
Yeah.
Thousand Air,
Yeah,
did
I was
you
wondering if it was coming by carrier pigeon, because we've been
Dude,
talking about this for a while.
well, I'm on vacation, so I haven't been
Oh,
able to go
okay.
back
My
there.
bad. My
But
bad.
but a pair, yeah, I think it could carry it. Where'd you get the coconuts?
Mhm.
So Thousand Air, have you checked to see what your coin shop would pay if you had to sell your platinum? Like what their payout is generally?
I think I have the luxury of a cushion where I wouldn't have to do something like that, and that lets you take a little bit more risk, and that also leaves you open for more reward. You know, you got to have positions that you can sleep with, and right now I can sleep with the position I got now. I can sleep at night with platinum and palladium, and I want more. So I don't know what the coin shop would do. I'm expecting it would be brutal if I had to go there and do that because I can buy the platinum at spot in some coin shops. And
Mhm.
I think even the ones that charge more, I think they would still try to um, give me a pretty nasty haircut down to the scalp if I took them in there. So
Yeah,
They
my
give it
my
a
and
my
spot.
fish.
experience has been coin shops. If it's a decent dealer who buys, from the wholesalers, they'll pay you spot for your American, as long as you have Eagles. If you got the other stuff,
yeah,
forget it. You're paying back from spot. But if you have Eagles, they'll pay you spot because they buy them at a premium. They don't buy
Yeah.
them at spot.
Well, the
No.
wholesaler right now is paying 55 for Eagles and 55 over for Eagles and 20 over for Maple Leafs.
The
Yeah.
wholesaler's paying that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wholesaler who buys from dealers,
right?
basically.
So there's room for the dealer to for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely room.
Yeah. No,
That's
there
why
should
when you said
definitely
you're
be
getting it
no
for
more
spot,
than there should be no more than 3% spread on platinum. No more than 3%.
that's why when you said you're getting it at spot, I was surprised.
well, yeah, I look for deals, and you know, Fish has said it too. You gotta be friendly with your coin dealers. Sell to them once in a while. Buy from them, of
Mhm.
course. And next thing you know, like just like anybody else, once you're on their good side, you know they open up. And
Yep.
when they're a money person, that's good when they open up because they open up with money.
Last time I was
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my coin shop, they had a lot of platinum, but I didn't even ask to see what they wanted for it because they're generally high anyway. I think in the Vegas area, their rent is too high, so they gouge and they have to make their money elsewhere. And then they have 3 or 4 freaking employees, and it's like your guys' overhead is crazy. So then they have to charge more for everything just to clear their overhead.
It sounds like their problem, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's their problem, but they pass it along to their customers too.
I mean, like I said, I don't like I said, I kind of didn't even want to mention it much, but I'm seeing great deals on platinum on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, had not looked on eBay. I do want to get back into more, not back into, but I do want to get more platinum in my stack, but I don't want to
I
pay
don't think
the
I don't think it's just good for showbiz. I mean, like honestly, I think the little mouse pouch with a bunch of yellow and it looks much better than with the platinum in it. But I just think there's such an opportunity,
I
and when it
agree with
does
what
start
you said.
moving, you can't catch
I
up with
agree
it
with
when it
what you
starts to
said.
move.
The platinum has to catch the gold again. At least 50%,
Yeah, and
you know?
even if it doesn't overshoot it, it should still get dragged up by gold because like
Right.
everything's going to go up. If gold keeps going up, your eggs are going to go up too again. You know,
Yeah.
so why
Well, I
not the
think
platinum?
platinum was overkilled because of the whole electric car thing, right? People thought like, oh, we don't need catalytic converters, like as if that's the only thing you use platinum for.
I love that
Plat-
narrative. I I hope they keep doing that.
I know.
I need more time to get more.
Platinum is what is it? 8 times gold is 8 times more prevalent than platinum. Is that am I correct in that? Uh, the
Sounds right.
the analogy that I heard was if you had an Olympic-sized swimming pool, gold would be up to your knees. All the gold that's ever been mined would be up to your knees, and platinum would just be above your feet, like your ankles.
And
So it's a lot
platinum's
less.
platinum's a great money, and
Yes.
I think a lot of people just don't know yet, and I think they will. And when they do, somebody's going to look for the opportunity because when all assets are up, people are going to start looking at assets that haven't performed that well. I mean, even if so they can roll some profits into it. And
Yeah.
when someone smart's going to look at platinum, and they're going to be a smart person with a lot, and they're going to move. And if when those people start moving, you got to already have it. You can't catch up when they start moving. It's going to get nasty. Like it'll probably spike up pretty fast if gold
Yeah.
keeps going up the way it's going. I mean, gold is kind of what I follow. I mean, it's like in the crypto markets, you follow Bitcoin to figure out when the altcoin season is going to happen.
That brings me to my next question, Thousandaire. So I'm an XRP maxi. I'm just all about XRP. Are you familiar with XRP?
Oh
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
I know you're familiar, but are you like really familiar with it?
I was trying to get it when it was a quarter. I don't know the main deal with it now. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the news on it. I just altcoins. I see. Here's how I see it. You might be able to answer your question with this. I see Bitcoin as a store of value, and I see
Mhm.
altcoins. I see altcoins as tech startup companies, and you have to really follow tech startup companies not only to see if their technology is great or good or whatever. You also have to make sure that their competition won't equalize the market or destroy them. And a lot of that stuff, if it doesn't have that like early brand store of value, it's based on its performance. And a lot of those are easily copied, cut, and pasted, and improved upon, and reprinted into a new thing. And that's why a lot of times you don't see an altcoin for multiple bull markets. And that's just my opinion. I have not been keeping up with the altcoins. That's what I was telling you about the tech startups. I just don't, like you said about time. I don't have the time to allot to it. No doubt you can get rich doing that stuff. There's no doubt in my mind. I just don't have the modern news about Ripple or XRP. I know that they had a court case and I think they won it with
Yep. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, well, honestly, that was an amazing answer. That was great. I think that's 100% how you should probably more detailed than I would think about it, really, honestly. But that's a great way to look at an altcoin, especially if it's backed by a company, which they all are, versus like a meme coin. So yeah, no, that's great. I mean, I'm an XRP maxi because I believe I think the thing with crypto, setting Bitcoin aside, I understand where you're coming from, and I believe and I agree. It's just a store of value. It's digital gold, right? So setting digital gold aside because it doesn't actually have utility, I believe XRP or the thesis behind it is basically that ultimately it'll take over the banking system for cross-border payments. So it has utility, real world utility. Like my company that I work with, we use the Swift banking system. And essentially, if you're trying to transfer money from, say, I'm doing business in Saudi Arabia, and I'm trying to
XRP
transfer,
is fast.
right, and it can take 3 days to get paid.
It's
XRP can
American too,
transfer
right?
$50 billion in 3 seconds. So when you
It's
can transfer,
American
yeah, it
because you're gonna
eliminates
get a tax.
counterparty
You get a
risk.
tax break.
I'm not sure about that, but I think the
I
main
think they
thing,
announced all American cryptocurrencies will be
get a tax break.
will get some kind of tax break. I
That's a
think
good
there's
thing. Yeah. So I was
yeah.
just
See that
curious what your opinion on XRP was, because I hear you talk about Bitcoin and then kind of like dismiss the rest, which I understand, and now I understand why your point of view. So I was just wondering, if you had anything specifically like that you against that you didn't, you're like, I'm not into XRP because of this reason, or if it's just kind of a generality, like I'm Bitcoin and that's about it. Which it sounds like that's where you're at, which I respect.
If there's enough big people behind it, I mean, and they all adopt it and use it between each other, and that forces everyday people to do it, that could very well be a thing. But I just don't know enough about it. And I know if I was going to go for an altcoin, I would probably go for something that would have a higher gain. If I was going to play the altcoin market, I'd probably play it like a little spicier. But I mean, I think Ripple, you can probably slowly earn or slowly lose. I don't think it will be rapid.
Yeah. Well, I got my pops in at like 20 cents. So he bought a ton. So that he did pretty good. It's just $3, you know. Or well, no, it's like 260 right now. So
Yeah,
How many years you been playing the crypto market?
I think I started in 2019, maybe.
All right, so just after 2018, when they started doing like the KYC for everybody, so you've experienced the highs and the lows somewhat. So
Yeah.
you're not a noob. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely have. I'd say that I've definitely evolved in my thinking. I now look for the only thing I care about is utility. I believe that crypto, it doesn't matter if you like it, it doesn't matter if you disagree with it, it doesn't matter what you think about CBDCs, it doesn't matter any of that. None of that matters. All that matters is who's going to use it, whether you like it or not, right? And so I look for where's the utility, and that leads me to coins like XRP, HBAR. You know, you get into XDC, you can get an XLM, just all the stuff that has utility. If it doesn't have utility, I could care less. But if it has legitimate utility that you can make a use case for it, you know, then I think long term there could be some benefits. I think there will be definitely be winners and losers. I think XRP is a winner, but you know, that's just kind of where I go with it. I think a lot of people initially, like back in the day, right, it was all about being outside of the banking system. And that's not what crypto is about anymore. It's not about being outside of the banking system. It's about working with the banking system, whether you like it or not. That's just the reality.
It used to be, and just like you said, it used to be where that you used it to get around the banking system.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
It's going to have to be, something's going to have to be, they're going to have to, because like you.
We're losing him?
Doing it.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that my end or his end?
No, I think it's him.
Is he there?
I'm here. Are you there?
Yeah, we lost you for a second there. I was in the crypto before all the KYC and before all that stuff, and I was in the XRP when it was in the single digit pennies. I think it was like 7 cents when I first got into it.
You'd be a gazillionaire if you held it to $3. It hit 350. It'd been 350. You'd be a gazillionaire.
And I was in the 88. I was in the 88.
I was trying to buy the Cardano at 9 cents. I couldn't get it though. Yep. I couldn't get the dailiest wallet set up at the time.
Yeah, I had the whole deadless wallet bullshit, and I actually I was getting into an exchange that was going to be with Cardano, and then it freaking disappeared. But yeah, I was into it before all the KYC and all that stuff, and I mean, it was more interesting then, and now it's just I can't get into it, and I understand why people do. I get it, but I don't know. I just don't.
Hey, I brought this.
It's the only asset I've never lost money in it. I don't understand how people lose money in it. I really don't. People are like, oh, I lost all the money, and I'm like, what did you buy? What did you buy that you possibly lost money? All you have to do is buy it when it goes down, wait, it goes up, sell it. You made money. Like, it's almost, I personally think, unless you're just buying the stupidest coins, Ethereum goes down, buy it. Ethereum goes up, sell it. I mean, it's not difficult, and it goes up and down and up and down. I mean, I don't understand how people lose money. I just don't.
Stick to the top stuff. I got a friend of mine who he buys fart coin. I'm like, dude.
Right. Well, there you go.
Okay. Everything I need to know.
I now understand.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, have you seen fart coin? I was like, fart coin? Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are the ones that I buy those, and if they go up a little bit,
it across the world really quickly, that would be useful.
Exactly.
I'd send some to Macron.
Oh man! Hey guys, thank you so much for letting me pop on here and talk with Thousandaire brother. Really appreciate you. Send me an email for Pete's sake, and
It's gonna
you don't
happen
have to
soon.
share it. Just send me an email. I won't. I promise I won't share your email, but we can at least dialogue. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I've got to go, and I really appreciate being on, and I'll be back on with you guys when the 10 a.m. on the 8th, right?
On the 8th, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you,
All
Fish.
right.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming up. Thanks.
Yeah, man. All righty. Great stuff, man. You guys are doing awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
brother.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yep.
Yeah, I get
Anybody
the whole
else?
crypto thing, but it's such a mess. I don't know.
Oh, I wanted to tell Fish. I know I've told him before, but when I started my channel, my first 10 subscribers were friends and family, and he was my first legit subscriber. When he was Mistakes Were Made stacking.
Nice.
Yeah, he was my
I
first
think you have
legit
told him that before, and
community
that's
guy.
funny because like that's his email address, and I'm like, is that really his email? I'm like, is that a legit email or is that? I'm
Yeah,
like, are you trying to keep the scammers away?
right. Is his image stuck up there? What's the deal with that?
It might be.
Can you remove it?
Yeah, I can. I should be able to.
There you
Okay.
go. Although the dog was cute, though.
That was a nice dog.
Oh yeah, beautiful, man. She's beautiful.
Hey, there you go. For Mr. Hordian, would you like to jump on? I was in there.
Yeah, he was asking me about comic books or something, so I was just like, if you want to jump on.
Oh yeah, he definitely, man. Self is cool. Jump up here, dude.
Holding
You
it
got?
down in the UK.
Are you throwing a link on there or what?
I will.
I'm on YouTube, so I'm on watching on YouTube the chat. So I'm 10 seconds behind. There it is. Just popped up.
That was fun. We went over a lot of information pretty quick with Fish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
He's
could
always
tell he's
he's always
definitely a
got
big fan of yours.
yes.
Yeah, I was trying to help him out too recently. He's got I think he should be at 1,000 subs. I don't know if he is yet.
I believe he said he got there.
Yeah, he cleared 1,000.
Oh, good. Because when I posted about it, it was like at 870. I was monitoring it for like 2 days.
Yep. Yeah, I looked at
I
that
was
today specifically. I looked at it and he's over 1,000.
Oh, okay. He can't come on.
Yeah, he's got his
He was
little boy. He's
Oh, okay.
maybe they left did they leave the little boy? Did they leave your son with you while they went out partying? That's crazy.
You guys are probably having a rough time with an 8-hour time difference too.
Yeah, he flew into LA and then they drove out here today, he said.
Oh wow. I've
the
done
people I
that,
went
man.
to dinner with were at Vegas. People I went to dinner with tonight, they all got back from Vegas, and they said it was packed, and more than he had seen there in a while. And I thought that was interesting because a lot of the economy channels, I guess they preach a lot of doom and gloom, saying that Vegas was empty.
Yeah, um it all depends on where you go and what's going on. Like right now it's football season, so of course if there's a Raiders home game, it's going to be busy.
Yep.
We have the rodeo coming up, NASCAR. I mean, all that type of stuff. So when you have events like that, it gets busy out here, no matter what's going on.
Is the
Um,
rodeo down at South Point? Is that where they have that?
they have some of the events at South Point. I think like some of like the awards and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like the main event thing is at Boyd Stadium, I want to say.
Oh, okay. Because they have like a whole lower level. I know you know this, but not everybody does. They have a whole lower level down in the basement of South Point that's basically a horse arena. It's
They have a
stables
whole
down there
nother
and everything.
they have a whole nother area that's an arena in itself.
Yeah, but it's below the exhibition floor for like car shows and such.
Uh-huh.
The horse area is down below that.
They have um they're big into the rodeo. When the rodeo's here, they have property that's surrounds South Point, and that's where a lot of the um I guess you could say cowboys keep their horses and everything. So yeah, they actually have it's either I think they turn Italian restaurant into a steakhouse when the rodeo is in town.
Oh
It sounds like a win.
yeah,
Yeah,
a win-win.
Yeah.
because they know that the Cowboys are going to eat more steaks and meat than they are pasta and fish.
Yeah, it's probably right.
Matt Wingate,
Probably
thanks for
right.
stopping in. Greatly appreciate it as always. Just made a bit and finally became an LEO, making more than I thought I would, but also realized one would never get rich as an hourly rate. Yeah. Kalilo says, Thousand Air Radio, red pill or blue pill?
Oh boy, man, he's got the hard-hitting questions. We got to get him as a guest host.
Okay, I got an answer for that. It's like this is what I tell people. I say that I'm conservative with your money and liberal with mine.
There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't try to spend other people's cash for them too much. I know that we have you got to have society functioning as a society, and I guess you just move the bar back and forth between individualism and groupthink, and I guess it's the poison is the dose. I mean, maybe I'm red pillish, but not like devout.
You're not a devout red pillar.
I mean, I used to like some, I had liberal friends, when the Overton window got moved a little too dramatically over to the left, things got weird. So
Yeah, very weird.
I think we can all agree that things are just a little too weird. Um, maybe, I mean, I watched The Matrix. I like the guy who was like, I know this is not steak, you know,
Right. Yeah.
it
Yeah. Yeah.
tastes like steak. Okay. I mean, I see the appeal.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, but I guess once you had the red pill, it's hard to go back to the blue pill, I suppose.
Yeah.
We could have always rely on chat for some good questions. That's for sure.
Yeah,
The
you got to
hard hitters.
utilize the chat. Hey, what
Yeah.
about you guys? Why don't you guys answer the same question?
Well, you know what?
Um,
I started watching some of your earlier videos, like your really early ones, and I noticed a distinct difference in your delivery.
Oh, well, I leave all that up because, I evolve as a person, and I think
Yeah.
that I leave everything up so everyone can see that anybody can get started and do something like this. And like I said, I got I got a lot of help listening to the subscribers, honestly, and people that comment. Start taking their advice little by little, and I also the algo starts to augment me because certain ways work, certain ways don't work. How much of it's really me, I don't know, but it's how I operate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I got to be honest. I like seeing this side of you where you just in a room with a couple dudes chewing the fat. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I was
Not to
watching.
say that I don't like your video character, but I like seeing the real guy.
This is fun. I'm definitely going to do more and more of this.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
hopefully, if this is a success, yeah, I think I unlocked some things on my channel. If people want to do super chats and things like that, but I'm not ready to go live yet on my channel. If I even
Yeah.
do for a while, um, I think it's kind of nice too. Like if a couple other people want to have live casts, I'll just frequent there for a while, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's really hard to do it by yourself because you're basically just reading the chat and you can tend to lock up a little bit. I do anyway. But I look at it like LBS. LBS can handle a solo live really well. Even Fish, he does good lives.
I think it would depend on your chat because, like I said, if you get some good questions and people want to know some interesting things, and
Yep.
you rant for a while, and then and you've got to act. I'm assuming you got to actively read the chat and
Yeah.
look for some more good questions or comments or ways to direct the conversation. I could probably go on though for
Yeah.
quite some time with some
yeah,
things.
the chat does help out a lot, and having more people on does help. We once had 3 hosts and a guest, and that gets a little um, crowded sometimes, but it worked too. But if you ever
I
have the itch to go on a live stream, you're always welcome on Monday nights or Saturday mornings. Up to you.
Like I said, I got. If this is gassing you up, I got no problem doing it. I like to help people. I mean, because I figure it's good to have other content creators on the way up. You know,
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I mean, and when you guys get real big, and then you know you make more room for me, and that'll be a plus for me, right?
I'm hoping
Hey,
we get that
we
big.
all
That'd
like
be awesome. We're trying to do what we can do.
yeah, well, like you've been saying in a lot of your videos recently, we got to build on each other. You know, like the comments, like the comments on the comments. You know what I mean? And spread the love.
Kyle,
Now,
it's
you were
funny.
talking about J Rock's image to do a round with. FG Stacker would be able to do that easily, I'm sure, if he would take on that task.
Yeah, I would
I'm
have to. I definitely am interested.
I was just looking, I just ran it real quick through like the 3D printing thing, and it'd be real easy to do a 3D print with it. And that's what he uses. He does the 3D print, puts it in the sand, and then does a pour with it. So it would be easy to do, I think, on his, if that's something he wanted to do. That's up to him, though.
Yeah, I've got a couple ideas about it. I mean, if the die can be made, I even thought about defacing other coins with a die.
That's a opportunity as well. Another one would be Pit Bullion would be able to do it as well.
Probably have the stop the melters on me big time if I did that with junk silver slicks. I feel like public enemy number one, defacing currency. Could find something else to do it, but yeah, the thing is when I do that, I'm gonna want like I don't know, 100 of them or something of each one. So I'll need to get a grip together for the silver. I definitely want to do something before the holiday. If I can make it by then, that would be cool. I guess that's more stuff we can do with the email. Oh, what is that
Or
you're holding up there?
That's his channel round, I guess.
yeah.
That's the
Now
piece of
Oh
what I
yeah,
paper.
don't
yeah.
know. I know Pit
Well,
Bullion does like he does custom pieces, but he doesn't do dies, so I don't know how
I
he.
might not have to go the route of the die, but I mean, it would be nice to do something and use J Rock's image. I'm a big fan of promoting from within. Hopefully, he doesn't sue me. We got to work something out. Give him a piece. He's definitely got to get around.
Yeah,
Um,
give
yeah,
him a piece of the action.
you would
Yeah,
definitely sell through them, I'm sure. So, Self for Hoarding
yeah.
says, "What about coming on to Sundays with Craven? That would be amazing. That's a UK channel."
I mean, I could do it. There's I have to I guess I'm gonna have to get my email together. I could probably look I don't even know what the Sunday with Craven is. I've heard it before or heard of it. Um, I can look and probably maybe have something ready and take the link. I don't know about emailing them and scheduling anything, but I'm definitely having fun doing this, and I don't mind making a bit of a tour with it. I guess. But
Mhm.
Sundays I work, and I don't know, and I don't know what's going on with UK time. What he means by Sunday, if he means like late Saturday night for me or early Monday morning.
They're
And
5 hours difference from you, so that would be what I don't even know what time he goes live on
I think he goes
Sunday.
on at 7 p.m., so it would be 2 p.m. for us Eastern time.
You go.
yeah, I would have to take a Sunday off. I would take a Sunday off though to do something like that. Yeah, I
I
definitely would take a
figured
Sunday off or something like that.
I figured you once you did a live with us, there's going to be if you do create an email, there will be many requests. I guarantee that.
Yeah, it's fun. Like and it would be fun chatting it up with I guess that's going to be a lot of English people over there.
Oh yeah,
Yes. It's a good
Yeah.
group. They have
yeah, very
Sundays.
good group.
Craven has probably 40 to 50 people on there at a time. Um, it's a great group of guys, and they're awesome. Craven does a good job with it too.
Yeah, really good.
40, 50 people like chatting it up at the same time or
Yeah.
they have like a rotation.
No. 40 to 50 people in the chat watching.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? Another thing I guess will be I should probably find a time slot to do live myself and just have people on it too. That would probably make things easy for me too, somewhat.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you guys are definitely invited if I do something like that. I don't even know how you go about that yet, but I imagine it's not too hard to figure out.
Oh, we
And if
could
I do it bad, then whatever.
we could always help you with that. It's real easy. Real easy. If we can do it, you can do it.
You put up the Kylo question.
I knew he'd come. I knew this would become a question too. And of course, Kalilo has the question with it. Second Amendment, yes or no? And I think I know the answer to this from last week.
Well, I mean, I believe in the Constitution. As far as like security, I generally don't go over anything security because I know there's people smarter than me. There's people that know if you're bluffing, people that know if you're telling the truth. So I mean, I guess it's just all better to leave it up to a surprise if someone should absolutely need to know.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
picked up on some clues that you ran last week, but I won't share those with everybody else.
Yeah, the Pennsylvania superpowers. You
Um,
have to.
Self4 says if you get an email, he would offer his time to help with whatever you needed.
Oh, cool.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, that could be
Self4,
cool.
Self4, he's a huge fan of yours, and he would, like I said, he's sacrificing time with the wife and family to hang out and get to hear you.
Cell
So
4 is
that's cool.
awesome. I like Cell 4. I'm actually thinking about giving him the entire United Kingdom.
Nice.
I was going to recognize him as the leader of the UK.
Nice.
And anybody else that wants a province there or something, they got to go through him. He can deal with that.
J
You
Rock
want
says use
Scotland?
his round as a givey, nothing needed for his work.
Well, I mean, if we grow and grow and grow, obviously, if you're entrenched in the biz, promote from within. He's got great content. He's talented with an editor. So yeah, if things get big and I need to ever bring anybody on, it's going to be from within.
Blue Collar and I have some stuff in the works. Eventually, it got delayed until February. Blue Collar,
Yeah. Hmm.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um,
Very unfortunate.
which yeah, God, that's aggravating. But next year we have big things planned for sure. If all works out the way we plan it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rough
It
because you
will
got to.
work out.
Yeah. But we do plan on having more and more guests. Whoever wants to come on, we always invite whoever wants to come up. Our emails are out there to email us and come on. We always like to have different people on, just to share their stories. You see different outlooks on stacking, people's different situations. It's always cool to learn from the community for sure.
If you know, speculating.
Oh, he says he's packing a Glock 19.
Oh, that's too pedestrian.
Littlefoot says Glock 19X. Kalilo says 92F Beretta with an extra mag.
Only one?
That same old bullion says H&K VP9.
I'm thinking Desert Eagle.
Big
Wants
old
to
50
I
cal.
leave a lasting impression.
I don't think it matters too much.
No.
Matters is what you're prepared to do, how you prepare to do it, how you train, how you practice. Love the one you're with.
That's it.
See, if you guys are picking up on that, train, practice. He knows he's got knowledge there. No, I picked it up when you were talking about driving on your vacation from one state to the next.
Yeah, trying to stay in America as much as possible.
Yeah. When you said that, I was like, oh, yep, I know what he means by that.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Red Hawk 44. Yeah, that's a good sized one.
It wasn't always like that, but people got crazy the past 6 years, 7 years, ever since 2015, really. But it just got really bad. So a lot of my friends, put down some things and started picking up other things because
Mm-hmm.
when the time comes like it's a nice area, it's a nice place. It's just that one time, that one situation, but it might be the day that you're there, and you want to be a victim. Do
Yeah.
you want
Well,
somebody else to be a victim?
goes back to the old expression: better to need it and better to what was it? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the alga is probably not too friendly to that kind of thing, but it should be. In fact, I mean, I think I'm getting some constitutions, and I was thinking about it. I think everybody should probably read it, even if you're in another country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw somebody sent you some of those, which that's cool. That's a cool thing to
Yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah. I wanted to get some of those printed up on like wall scrolls and like in clear English. They don't exist, not yet. I think that would be a good thing for people to have. Just see it's like there in your kitchen or something. Every so often, you just kind of look at it, because I think we overcomplicate things. I think things have already the groundwork's already been laid out. We just need to go over it again, not try to
Yeah,
reinvent
people
wheels.
people forget where it started.
Yeah, and some things aren't easy to get back. Once you lose them.
Yeah. No question.
My brother
Great.
said he's lived 45 minutes from Chicago. He stacks lead.
Without question.
So it's been 2.5, guys. Some
Yeah.
people are dipping out because of bedtime or getting the kids to bed. I see Self Hordian's got to get the little one to bed as well. If you guys want to wrap it up, is that
Yeah.
cool?
Sounds good. Yeah. Absolutely.
Think it was a success.
It was
Big
a great
success.
success.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
thank
fun.
you so much for coming on. I know it's been in the works. And like I said, if you ever have the itch to do a live and you need a platform, we're here for you for sure.
Yeah,
The
very
times
good.
we do it. So
Yeah, we'll put our sails in the same direction. Got no problem with that.
Awesome.
yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'll be in touch with you.
Thank you, everybody. Copper Bones, Littlefoot, Kalilo, Chesapeake Bay, Teeth, Chris in Virginia, that same old bullion, Sober Stacker, Cartier Silver, Great Lakes Joe, J Rock, Jolly Roger, Meandering Mark. Did I say Littlefoot already? Jolly Roger, Self for Hordian, great to see you as always. Cartier Silver. If I missed you, I'm sorry. If you know, you know. Thanks for hopping on for a little bit. Greatly appreciate it as always. Thank you, BCS, for having me on as a guest. Always appreciate that. ThousandaireRadio, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate all the promoting and just being here to share your time with us for sure, especially since you're on vacation too. I know time is valuable for sure.
I have no problem gassing you up, especially if you stay in the fight.
Nice.
For sure.
So I got one little announcement, if you don't mind.
I do not mind.
All right. So some know, some don't know. I just recently got 1,500 subscribers, and I never did any kind of giveaways or anything. So I'm going to do a giveaway, maybe on one of the live streams in the next couple of sessions, and it'll be something that you can see on camera right now. So one of those items, not your camera, my camera.
Something you can see on camera right now.
Something you can see. That ruthenium dime is going. Open up the pouch. No, seriously though.
Anything you see on your screen right now.
That pile of hundos. No, but literally something that you see on the screen right now will be the top prize, one winner, and you will enjoy it. So
Maybe it'll be a green alien.
yeah, you never know. Listen, I put a little video out. I even titled it "Clue in the Description," and I think only 3 people bit on the clue.
I can't
So,
lie, I don't read the description, so I didn't know that until you told me. So
well, you don't count anyway because you can't be in it. But you know what I'm saying? There is a clue in the description. Go back
there
and
you
watch
go.
that video.
Always pay
2,
attention to the description if you're watching Blue Collars videos.
2 people have entered the contest. Everybody needs to be in it.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your week. We'll see you on Saturday. We don't have a guest yet for Saturday, so if anybody wants to be a guest, email us. We're always
That's
open.
cool. Maybe we'll do the giveaway on Saturday then.
Hey, you never know.
If we don't get a guest, even if we get a guest, Maybe Thousandaire will want to come back.
I'd
Yeah.
love to, but let's see. I work this Saturday.
All right, maybe Thousandaire can't come back.
Back
I mean,
to the grind.
I now have 4 days off a week for a while, so not
Listen, you're
Saturday.
gonna have to quit your job if you want to be on this show, okay?
I'm working on it.
There you go. Oh, I missed B Taylor and Missy Stacker too. Sorry, I missed you guys. Missy,
All
you
right,
want to
go-
come in on Saturday morning? Shoot us an email, Missy. You want Saturday morning?
Yeah,
We're open.
that'll be great. That'll be awesome. Love
Yeah.
Mission.
All right, guys. Thank you. Enjoy your week. Greatly appreciate you. And we
That it?
are